18, where we're live with Tekken 7. It's been a good journey for these guys, and it's been a wild weekend of fighting games, but it is time to jump into Bandai Namco. We have DBFZ up next, but right now with Tekken 7, I'm really excited for the matches that we have to play. My name is Ketchup, and I'm joined on commentary by Mitsuones from Germany.
Go on, man. It's a good day for good fighting games, man.
Now, we have our first set of winners up first. We have the bracket to show you guys very, very soon. But Viennality, we've had so many games taking place. And it has been a really good journey for Tekken as well. We have a nice mix of players. We have up first Zaza versus Nivek. And then we have Rich versus Tekken Master. These are our matches in winners. And I think that's quite exciting because obviously we have players from different kinds of backgrounds. That's one of the big talking points. And I feel that's always going to be the case with these kind of tournaments, where obviously we have Nivek, for example, who is kind of like a multi-fighting game guru. We just saw him in Street Fighter 5, and you know he's always been in there in Mortal Kombat. He's a natural,
always somewhere deep in the brackets.
And obviously we have Tekken Master, who, you know, if you're familiar with NetherRealm, you've seen Tekken Master once or twice. But who knows? You know, Tekken Master actually does play Tekken as well. Who'd have believed it? So we have the bracket to show you guys momentarily, and it's going to give us a little bit of a breakdown of what to expect, the matches you guys are going to be watching, and without further ado, first up, it's going to be Zaza versus Nivek, Rich versus NASR Esports Tekken Master, and then in the losers bracket we have Ilovemymusic versus Mr. Croft, and finally it's going to be RHB Tekoo versus Ilovemymusic, also known as Ice Beam.
Some of these people we've seen yesterday already, and about the first match that we're about to see, Nivek versus Zaza. Nivek warned me. He said, Zaza, you know, I think is not to be taken lightly. I think he said himself he's good. So, I mean, he made it to top 8 winners for, you know, a decent reason. But, yeah, this should be an interesting one for sure.
I think the thing about this kind of competition, especially in top 8, is like the #1 rule is don't underestimate anybody.
Yeah, anyone.
We have kind of seen, I think, in this situation when a player is pretty much... When you go to top 8 and you're like, I'm not too worried about this guy, you know, I'm pretty confident, then bam, you get swiftly 3-0'd or 2-0'd. You know, that's the kind of thing that you can sometimes
that guy
deal
is
with.
there for a reason.
Yeah, exactly. So Nivek has been, in Tekken 7, been predominantly playing Paul. I know he kind of played Brian first during like the promotional days of Tekken 7 before it was released. You know, fun fact, Nivek's favorite fighting game player of all time is Ni, which is pretty much why, you know, he pretty much idolizes Ni. Ni is like his god, do you know what I mean? So, you know, even though Nivek himself has been around in the FGC for quite a while, and even before, you know, obviously this Viennality being a Mortal Kombat tournament of its, you know, basically the grassroots was a Mortal Kombat based thing. You know, we all go way far back with Nivek throughout Mortal Kombat. But even before MK9, he was right in there with Tekken 6. He was part of, I believe the clan was called Violent. It was a Greek clan full of Tekken players, and they all traveled out in droves for both Tekken 6 and MK9 a long time ago. I think we saw them at Super Versus Battle. I mean, the fact that's already been 7 years ago is pretty mind-blowing, to be honest.
It's whether or not talk about it, man. The time goes by too fast.
So almost immediately, you know, the stage is making such a big difference in Tekken. We have the Arctic Snowfall.
I didn't see the characters, so I don't know who has the advantage here. But yeah, immediately with the Wallace stage, who do we have though? Yeah, Paul. Oh, Deviljin.
Yeah, this is a really good selection. Obviously, Deviljin, really the talk of the town recently in Tekken. A super, super good character, and it's for good reason, because, you know, Deviljin has so many of those fundamental tools. But the thing is, very execution heavy compared to some of the other Mishimas. That's the thing, where some of these really optimized combos, to get the max damage, you really need to kind of have high execution. I kind of feel like Paul is kind of on the opposite end of that spectrum, where it's kind of like, you know, you can go for those big ballsy plays, no fear. But here we go. This is our first match of top 8, Tekken 7 at Viennality. We'll see what happens here. Immediately getting poked down. I mean, that pokes is what these top-tier characters in Tekken 7 really bring to the table, you know?
Oh, the big knee once again. Got some mileage off of that yesterday. All right.
I think Nivek's going to try it. Probably start things off by playing as slow as possible. You know, try and play patiently. If you're going to go for those big plays, the time is right. There's the punish on the Hell Sweep. That is a full launch.
Beautiful combo as well, because he's just outside of that rage. Health. All right.
Yeah, that's almost like the best time to end a combo sometimes, where like Paul from this health, you know, one Death Fist, one launch, that's going to take him out, and Zaza's not actually going to get a chance to use Rage.
Woo, what a confirm.
Oh, my word.
Oh, wow. First round goes to Nivek.
And that's pretty much exactly what we talked about, you know, the fact that he was able to end that combo right before Rage. The Shredders as well. Say hello to that one.
All right. He just dashes into his face. No fear.
You know, normally when you dash in someone's face, it's to almost like enforce the respect. Zaza just presses a button. He doesn't care.
He might remember
that. Takedown. Do we get the ender?
Woo!
Oh, that's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Rare choke.
Oh, so violent, Mitsuones. So violent.
Oh, yeah. He's come out in an aggressive mood in this top 8.
So Nivek's going to be 2 rounds up, but there's plenty of stuff to work with. The problem is, like Devil Jin, to really capitalize on the max damage for Devil Jin, you do kind of need those walls to, you know, really put that exclamation point on top of the combo. Paul doesn't really need to do that.
Oh, definitely not.
He does massive damage without it. Oh.
Oh. All right, gets the get up. Doesn't finish the string.
We've seen Nivek be this like, you know, somewhat behind before. It's not really been a huge problem for him because the second he makes those big plays, he goes for those big launches, he's pretty much been on the money. No tech on the grab.
The big knee. I mean, Zaza has yet to find the opening, like something huge, you know.
I mean, the one time he tried to go for a big opening was a hell sweep and he got immediately blocked and punished.
Yeah. I mean, that's in his head for sure now. Oh, big duck. No punish though.
Uh-oh.
Both in rage. What is it going to be though?
Wonderful delay. Who's going to pull the trigger first?
Time is a factor. All right, no more rage for you. Ooh. Big
Good
ducks. While sitting 4. Oh, yes.
Excellent. Excellent crowd. Now, if you guys can hear, shock horror, this crowd favors Zaza. Excellent stuff.
Yes. All right, still in there, Zaza. Okay,
Oh,
look
whipping
for the
those electrics.
Yes. And we're already seeing Nivek like stepping all over the place. You know,
But I mean,
to make
it's
them
also showing Nivek. I mean, I've got the electrocution for the electrics, my dude. Like, you got to watch out.
Oh, yeah.
Shredders!
Big commando roll.
Yep, we don't end it in the death fist because we want to get that positioning. We want to be point blank.
Big whip from the roundhouse.
Really just trying to bait him into doing something significant.
Ooh, went for the cheeky stuff.
Yeah, not a massive punish though.
Oh, yeah. That was cute.
Check him with those lows. Oh my god!
Out of nowhere!
You block low for 1 second!
Forward 2!
You block low for 1 second and you get launched for days. Paul
I haven't
Phoenix.
seen that coming, that death fist. I did not see that coming.
Now, what we can obviously expect, a stage select on top of everything else just makes loads of sense, doesn't it? If you're in a situation where if you don't have a wall, it's very unlikely you're going to be able to go toe-to-toe with Paul.
Oh, yeah.
Because if Paul lands a launch, kind of no matter where, as long as he can end it with the death fist, he's going to add a nice little chunk, right? So you need to make sure you've got a wall to kind of contest with that damage.
Yeah. Okay, just like that, we do have a wall stage. I mean, the chances are definitely higher that you get a wall stage because there are like, what, 3 infinite stages, I believe? 3, 4 maybe?
You definitely have a better shot of getting a wall. You know, what fluctuates is the size of the stage, is the shape of it as well. That makes such a huge difference because even on Dragon's Nest, you know, the way the circle on the outside works, you can get some real sort of like funny access situations.
Yes. Let's see if both of these can make it count. All right. 1-0, Nivek versus Zaza. First match of top 8.
Nivek looking really good. I feel like he's made some of the more bolder plays. But starting things off with an immediate takedown. I mean, like, that makes a lot of sense.
And here it is, exactly what you said. I doesn't quite get it, but was looking for the wall.
Yeah, we would have seen a nice little addition right there, but unfortunately he drops it.
All right.
But if you're going to drop a combo, drop it at the very beginning and just don't drop it again. Oh, low. But when you're near the wall, you've got to watch out for that death fist so much. Those lows become so much more tasty.
Goes for the jump in. Maybe an execution error there.
Oh.
Chopping off those legs. What is it going to be? Zaza and rage. And his rage drive hits like a truck. It's almost instant. It's a pain. It's really a pain in the neck.
Oh, but he's so focused on whether he's going to pull the trigger or not. Not ready for the grab. That's the second grab we've seen unteched. And Nivek hasn't really been grabbing that much.
It's been at least the second. I mean, he's really got to tighten it up with the rage, with the tech, sorry.
Of course. Playing it nice and safe. Oh,
yes.
Yeah, excellent, excellent sidestep. Excellent sidestep. Oh my god!
Right in his face.
All right, that's that Demolition Man giving us a little extra bit. Not finishing the combo, he doesn't trust it. Getting the splat again. Again!
All the space to work with. Look. Oh, yes! Just hello!
Casually walking over him and saying, by the way, mate, still do that get-up kick here.
We are in there.
That's going to be match point for Nivek.
All right, it's dark.
I was about to say, the music has... Where's the music? There's like some of the best music in the game, man.
It's kicking in, man. It's kicking in. All right, looking good. Zaza right now. And this round 3.
It's definitely a much better look. He needs to make sure that he takes this round. He needs to make sure he takes it dominantly. He needs to take that momentum away from Nivek. Oh,
the legs wide open.
The whiff. Big whiff right there.
Wide open. Are they though?
And that's one of the first times I think he's just gone for the low raw. So it's a nice look that he's aware for it.
Usually it's just poking. Yeah. Okay, big launch. We're gonna get the wall, aren't we?
Oh, the ender. Give us a classic 50%. Why not?
Needs one more. Zaza getting some pokes in, but
with the electric.
Yeah, looking for something big. Doesn't quite get it.
This is dangerous territory now. He eats one Death Fist, it's over.
The rage. Dry.
That's the start. Needs a lot more than that, though. We're going to get the wall. No, drops it again!
The second time he's dropping something near the wall.
Crouches underneath the grabs. That's all good. Yep, second crouch.
Oh, wow. The second he whiffed that, it was all but over. Nivek bodied, literally, but yeah.
You know he's going to be feeling good about that one. I think it's like not only the fact that he's moved on in the bracket, but I think just the manner of which he was able to move on there. Like that was a pretty. I want to say that was absolute dominance, but it was an assertive win at the very least.
It was a good win.
It was a comfortable win.
It was a good way to start the top 8. Yeah.
Now we see a pat on the back from one NetherRealm boy to another.
They're probably rooting for each other.
So Tekken Master stepping up to the plate.
Tekken Master.
It's been a long time since Tekken Master actually dived back into Tekken. You know, obviously the whole reason, like Tekken Master's name coming from back long before Mortal Kombat, the game that he kind of made a name for himself. Obviously, right now one of the best players in the world in Injustice 2. But before all that, he was the best Tekken player in his region for like Tekken 6.
Yes.
You know, his favorite Tekken character, I'm pretty sure, was Bake, if I remember right. But he didn't really play Tag 2. So he played loads of Tekken 6, got really, really good at Tekken in his part of the world, but then took a step back from Tag and focused on other games. But with Tekken 7, especially during the gap between Injustice Pro Series, kind of like the first half of that throughout this year, he's used it to kind of re-grind Tekken. And that's one of the main reasons he plays Geese. Because when you play Geese, you know, Geese is like kind of like an Akuma archetype, kind of plays by his own rules a little bit. He has those unique mechanics that only he has access to. So if you're coming back into Tekken, playing a character that somewhat breaks the rules a little bit is probably a better call, because you already have a little bit of fundamentals on how to play Tekken in the first place, because he's played it for so long. But if you're coming back to it, play a character that has unique tools and can force their game plan onto other people quite easily. Like Geese is so good at doing that.
He's making the most of it. He's making the most out of it, no doubt. And yeah, let's see how this one goes. First match of top 8 for Tekken Master, that is.
But he's going up against Rich. That's the thing. It's winner's side match, so everyone has to be taken
Have we seen him
seriously.
yesterday?
I don't believe we saw him on stream. I know that the players we saw qualify yesterday from the stream was Nivek, Tekken Master, Mr. Croft, and Icebeam. So we're, you know, they were the ones
we
we
are
saw on stream.
also in a treat to watch for the first time, I guess. You and me and the stream.
Yep, just got to quickly end the match, obviously, so these guys can go back into character select. Yes. And it's pretty much an absolute guarantee that Tekken Master is only going to be playing Geese.
I don't think I've seen him play anything but Geese ever since he released.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of the main things I think that sort of really brought him back into the game, so he's been pretty much on the grind since then. And it's actually not to be underestimated just how much time he's been putting into Tekken since he decided to pick it up at the beginning of this year. I think it was almost the end of last year, kind of the beginning of this one, that kind of really sparked him back up. And he's doing well. I mean, what, Kuwait Battle Royale, where he got grand finals, reset the bracket against Super Akuma.
That was
I was like I've known Tekken Master for a long time, and I was the last person that expected that.
He reset the bracket and, you know, gave him a good run for his money. But yeah, there's the handshake, and I think we are going in there.
Yeah, I mean, they had the chance to make sure their buttons are right, so you know, no button checks required. So it's going to be Geese and King. Let's go.
Geese and King. I mean, King, without a doubt, one of the hypest characters, I believe, in this game.
I mean, there's absolutely a reason, like, my MVP of CEO was like Margin.
Oh, Margin.
Every time he plays King, it's just out of this world entertaining.
It's quite interesting that it's almost that close and almost that hype. Like, why can't you just win, like you know, decisively to not make it that intense?
But that's what I think is going to be quite interesting about this matchup, though, is that obviously King is one of those fundamental Tekken characters, of course, but he's so heavily based around the grabs, and to do well against him at a high level, you've got to have so much knowledge over where to tech, where to not get caught out, what techs to do on different parts of the screen, if he's near the wall or not. You know, does Tekken Master have that nitty-gritty knowledge against a character like King? How much does he remember? Does he have any Kings to play against in this part of the world? Who knows?
We shall see. I mean, does he have all those buffers to make the most off of King's grabs anyway? We shall see.
It's definitely going to be a mixture of knowledge versus knowledge, especially with that max mode that Geese Howard has access to. And instantly going in with the low. Tekken Master seems to really like starting games off with that low. And he's not afraid to go for the big, you know, those risky mix-ups of mid or launch, those kind of reset situations. Definitely not afraid to pull it. There's the crumple. Full big combo from Rich.
One grab. Powerbomb. In there. Oh, yes, big counter.
Speaking of big lows we're not afraid to go for.
Does he get the ball, though? Woo, barely.
Oh, yes. And he finds it as well. Oh,
the last hit. Okay, in there. That was funky.
So nearly caught him off guard with the end of that wall. But I think that actually comes down to the Mishima building. The outside of the stage, yes, there are walls, but there are really funny angles. Manages to get the ender.
Wow, gets it.
Rude dude.
Woo! Blockable boys, no sidestep. What's it going to be?
That was one hit. Look at how much damage he's lost. That one sequence. Right, fighting back. Can't ignore the max mode. This might be enough.
What is it going to be? Okay. Keeps it simple with a down 4.
I think understanding that Tekken Master has to play it safe with fast buttons, but a lot of those fast buttons are highs. So just go in for the low. If he's not going to low parry, then so be it. Ready to confirm that. On block, obviously not going to go in for max because he's going to wait for it to connect. Just like now, resets.
Woo, big whiff.
Excellent sidestep. Oh. Try doing a low takedown with that one.
Big knee. All right, jump in. Max modes.
Plus frames. Disrespecting the frames.
Oh, raw.
Woo! Now we're in rage territory. This is actually dangerous for Geese. King does so much damage with that rage drive. Excellent catch. Tekken Master now up 1 round.
Nice confirm after the max modes. All right, 2-1. Rich, still very much in this.
Those jabs are so fast, but he's already dedicated to the airborne Reppuken, so he's not going to be able to get a combo off that. Tech.
Yes. No giant swing. Reppuken.
Oh, wonderful answer. Absolutely wonderful answer. I believe that should be going over the Reppuken as well.
What is it going to be? Oh, yes. Ready this time.
Punishable. All right, now he's got a bar of max. This is danger territory. Going in for plus frames.
Reset! Gets it. Like this Tekken Master special. Worked so many times yesterday. Still going. What is this?
One more hit.
Oh, did you press Tekken Master?
I think he'll go through. Yeah. There's no way that button's going to do enough damage to go through rage. So this is Rich's opening.
It hurts a lot. It hurts a lot because he's low on health. What is it going to be, though?
Mix up.
Throws nothing. Woo! Oh, yes, that's it.
That was
I respect it.
That was like complete awareness. That wasn't just, I'm going to block in this direction in case you do one of your many moves you could do. That was, I'm going to block low, react to the low, and then stand up when the mid comes. Like, that was so calculated.
I respect that. I respect that. I mean, it was almost dead anyway. Might as well risk it.
Yeah. I mean, you have to go for the risk sometimes. Yes. If he's that weak and you know he's actually got rage himself as well, you've got to do something. Otherwise, they're just going to bully you for the rest of the game. And you've lost your resource, so. It's going to be, regardless, 1 game for Tekken Master on the verge of meeting Nivek in winners finals if he takes this one.
Same stage, same characters. What is it going to be, though? Big block.
So many of those big lows, Tekken Master has just blocked pretty easily. Dance around. And you know, Tekken Master, his pokes have been so heavy, he's enforcing a lot of respect, which is just giving him those straight-up jump-ins.
Oh, big big counter.
Powerbomb. Courtesy of Captain Insano.
Yes, sir. What is it going to be? Jumps off those legs.
The second Rich gets a good read on one of those launches, he's fine. No confirming to max. Uh-oh.
This time, though.
Gave him a second chance.
Yes. Come on, Tekken Master!
Tekken Master, not afraid for the BM.
Let's
Johnny
go.
Wizard!
No tech on that.
Imagine like taunting and then just getting like destroyed in a round. Will that happen? Oh.
All right, this is a dogfight all of a sudden.
Yeah, they're definitely just kind of just swinging.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Max mode plus frames, gotta respect.
What is it going to be?
Oh! What a call out! What a call out!
Boys, does he get the grab? Yes, sir. Is that going to be it? Yes. Power bomb.
Absolutely was the round Rich needed. You know, you've got to take it away because there's no doubt that Tekken Master's really going to be feeling good about how the matches are going, right? So you've got to take those rounds away, take momentum away as well. So much wall carry.
2 forward 1.
Insanity. And he gets a good round of setup too. Uh-oh. Only just built the max.
Jump in, funky. Oh, he's just not stopping.
Oh my word. All right, so don't call it a comeback, but, you know, maybe.
It's good. It's the sort of something. He's in rage.
He's got to be so worried about those gap attacks. Oh! An answer. Got to respect King.
Leg.
Have to respect King when rage is available.
Be? No get up kick. All right.
Big whiff.
Keeps it sweet. Keeps it sweet.
That was a big whiff, Mr. Owens. I mean, you kind of have to go. If you're 1 hit away from death, you've got to be all or nothing. But that was a lot to ask for him.
Oh, this is so stressful. I'm not even playing.
No punish on the hop kick.
Still in max mode.
He nearly had
what a block.
We have 1 bar of max. Now this is when he needs to worry. The second he gets it, it changes the matchup so significantly.
Okay, what is it going to be? Yes, the leg. Doesn't block it this time, though.
Right, plus frames. Minimal challenge. Goes in for the big boy reset.
Oh, twice in a row. Doesn't get it.
Yeah, it doesn't bite twice in a row as well.
Rich looking good this round.
I wonder if the next time Tekken Master goes, is he going to go overhead, mid again?
The 10-hit string.
Oh,
down 2. Oh, yes. Gets the low this time. Final round, game 2.
This is incredibly tense.
Oh, yes.
The low. Doesn't get much of a punish on it, though. So very much like low risk, high reward in terms of the damage you'll get from it until he starts punishing a little bit better. Plus
next
frames.
Mode 2. Yes. Oh, yes. Stand up.
Oh.
Oh, yes.
That's a lot of just general unchecked damage, right? 50% down already. No max mode to convert yet, but he's just poking him down. Poking him down.
Oh, the spring kick. Nice call out. Tekken Master flexing on him. I see you.
Tekken Master's going to be... That's an interesting winners finals right now.
Look, there it is.
I didn't even know he had one of those.
Turn it around, Tekken Master. Show us the other side, the bad side.
I've never seen that one before.
There is a dark side behind it.
But that does mean that Tekken Master and Nivek will be our winners finals. Really interesting. I'm actually excited. I've never seen these guys play Tekken before.
Same
Against
here.
each other, obviously.
NRS boys, top. Wow.
That's
and
pretty
winners.
Cool. That is pretty cool.
Respect.
But that said, the tournament's not over.
Oh, no.
Right. There's plenty of time left to go. We still have plenty of matches, which does actually mean we're going into our losers bracket action right now. So I do believe our next match is Ilovemymusic versus Mr. Croft. Now, we did see Mr. Croft play yesterday, made out of his pool in losers. So, you know, able to finally get the top 8, regardless of, you know, kind of whether you get there in winners or not, doesn't really matter. Getting here just means you have the day to focus, recover. You know who your opponents are going to be, so you can just start studying accordingly, right? What characters do they play? And in Tekken 7 as well, there's so much, like, matchup-specific tech.
Oh, yes.
When it's character versus character, it's like, what kind of strings do they have? What are the properties? What is that on block? What is that on hit? There's a lot to remember in Tekken. So when you kind of specialize in characters like most of these guys do, I think an evening can be a lifetime in terms of like general preparation. That's
true. That's absolutely true. I mean, there's so much to discover. Even though we were like, year 3? Year 2 in the game, I believe. Year 2, right?
Yeah, Tekken 7. Well, it's a funny one, isn't it? Because Tekken 7 it was in the arcades for so long.
Yes.
And then when it hit console, it's in terms of console life, it's been out for just over a year.
Yeah.
So it kind of was released in May. And to be honest with you, even watching the progression of players back in the arcade days for Tekken, it was cool and it was interesting, right? Yeah. But the second, like, the entire world got hands-on with console, the difference of play this time last year to now, 1 year has been all it's taken to really turn Tekken into one of the best competitive experiences
I mean,
out
we've
there.
seen now, like, people who just played it within the console version go toe-to-toe with people who were playing ever since the arcade version came out. Like,
I mean, we're seeing the rate of which, like, American players, for example, being able to kind of catch up because of their plethora of experience. Europe's doing super well as well. You know, there's so many tournaments going on, so many of these, like challenger class events in the Tekken World Tour as well. Europe's traveling, not afraid to travel. That's one of the big ones. I mean, that's why we're all here, right? There's so many players in these brackets that are just eager to play and compete, and they're not afraid to travel to these tournaments to get the experience.
It's a commitment. It's a commitment that these players risk it.
All right, so this will be quite an interesting matchup if we're good to go.
Lucky Chloe versus Xiao Yu. Is this what you're going to see?
Potentially. We know Lucky Chloe is one of those things. I know we spent so long having people consider Lucky Chloe as a terrible character. And then the more we see 2 out of 3s, she doesn't look that unplayable anymore. It's just raw damage, man. That raw damage that she gets.
You got to be ready, man. You got to be ready. Otherwise, you know, Lucky Chloe can go away with Mur. And
this isn't a bad stage for either of the 2 characters. They get so much wall extensions, and it's not only just the extensional damage; it's the fact that you get good setup there too. You know, Lucky Chloe, she has so many of those little weird things, like the grab that she has, where if you get hit by the grab, she gets that back turn situation where it's a mix up between mid or low, either of which does like huge damage depending on wherever you go. It's an interesting character, but you've got to be ready for it. That's
I think it's quite a unique character as well to put it like that. All right.
Oh my God, so many pink costumes. My eyes. This stage as well, I think, just makes it look so much worse.
Pretty sure the females can appreciate it, but winner of this will advance, and the loser, fortunately, will be going home. So let's see.
Yeah, Mr. Croft. Ilovemymusic. Picking the character with headphones. I see you.
Staying true to his name.
Xiao Yu's so tricky with these mix-ups right here. Already near the wall. Trying to poke down, just try and stay a little bit far away.
Oh, wow.
There we go. Press a button.
Nice hop kick on the grab.
The wall.
No, not quite.
Yeah,
just shy of it.
Yeah, I think misjudged it just a little bit. And that would have been near death, actually, if we'd have landed that one.
Oh! Should be it, yes. Super close. All right, Mr. Croft, taking the first round.
Really love this.
Bit too late.
There's so much to this neutral that's going on where they're trying to stay super, super safe, but then one of them just pulls the trigger on a massive launch. But it's almost 100% working. It doesn't matter who's thrown it out. When you get a good read on when someone's going to press a button, you can peel them out a little bit. And then when the time is right, just big damage.
All those jabs.
They chunked away, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh.
Here comes. Oh, yes. No break for you. But the parry, though, is that going to be enough, though?
Definitely.
Oh, yes.
Wonderfully played. Wonderfully played. And I actually quite like that. Last time he had that situation, he had gone in for that big launch. I think he would have understood that because he hop-kicked him last time, he was probably going to enforce a lot of respect from Mr. Croft, and he went in for a grab. But no such situation. Such an annoying string, man.
Really
there's the grab. Oh, guess it's wrong.
Yes. Oh, no. Drops it, though. Nice. Throw break. Yes.
That's, if there's one grab you want to take, it is that one, for crying out loud.
Big
low
block.
punish.
Big punish.
Oh.
Is that going to kill, though? Oh.
It would
Not
have
if
been
you drop it.
Yeah, that's the thing. It would have been if the combo didn't drop.
Good block on the low there.
Temporarily gave Mr. Croft a lifeline, but it wasn't enough to actually move on. It's now going to be one round away from taking one game up here.
Just as he said, jabs, jabs, jabs. Who's going to commit the first?
Oh, with punish.
Oh, yes. Nice pickup. Beautiful pickup.
Not as much damage, though, because I guess she's technically airborne during that.
Oh, no.
Goes
okay, okay.
Wonderful, wonderful
Let's,
decision.
yes. Oh, yeah. I got a Q throw myself. Wait, what?
That was a sick conversion. That was such a calculated combo, too, to get the repositioning there for the wall.
Wait a minute.
I think quite literally a taste of his own medicine right there.
Literally, yes. All right. 2 rounds apiece.
Oh. Check him down with the lows.
Oh, yes. Hop kick.
Yep, just
In
quarter
there.
button press.
We'll get the wall. Uh-huh. That hurt.
Yep, just like that, 50% gone. But now it's music that's against the
Low.
wall.
Interruptions. Oh, yes. The hop kick. Doesn't quite get it, though. Oh, yes.
That's not the first time as well we've seen a combo drop, but it's actually immediately adjusted. So Ilovemymusic's going to take game number 1. But I think in this situation, if someone drops a combo and you know they're prone to doing it in tournament, you've got to be more ready for it. Because the 2 times he dropped it, he recovered and still got a launch regardless.
Punish him
almost
for
like
it.
a reset, right? It was almost like an unintentional reset.
That's what we call American reset, isn't it?
American resets in Vienna. How about that? All right, so
Anything
a little bit
goes.
of time. Oh, new stages.
Oh, I like the soundtrack on this
This is an interesting stage because it's just so big. Yes, like there's walls, but you almost never get near them. Because it's like miles long.
It's like a strange size, to be honest.
Okay. As we load in here, it's just one of the things to take away was the fact that they were both so super poke heavy, and then when the time came to do a hop kick, when the time came to do a big launch, it worked.
It's almost like a theme, like sort of slowly, and then just go.
Well,
with
it
big
kind of
plays.
feels like they're just almost like feeding each other out a little bit to kind of gauge. All right, when does this person press buttons?
But there is not a lot of time to do that anymore.
I like the intro. They're rock.
Meanwhile,
down
just
with that.
stunting on you, yeah. All right, what is it going to be though? You have the homie chilling in the background.
Oh
Big
wow,
whip.
that's going to be a huge damage return. Kind of going back to that risk versus reward. Uh-oh, Chloe, watch out. We are near the wall. This is danger territory. Catches the whiff. Wonderful
Nice.
poke. Ooh. Oh!
Second hit, yes.
Chops
Crush.
jam. Oh,
Keeps it safe. Keeps it simple with the mids. Yes.
it's like such a specific poke-heavy game right here, but to kind of get within that one-hit situation, it's like against like a Chloe when it's like one hit away from death. Super scary to deal with because she hasn't actually got horrific range, but
literally
kind of
like
within the range they're sitting at.
So many mix-ups at that point.
Oh. Oh my god! Not grounded, so we're not going to get the massive damage from that one yet. But we have seen the horrific damage you can get from that when it connects.
Look at that. Only poke so far. Lucky Chloe. All right. Oh,
Wonderful.
huge duck. Can this kill?
All it took was using that string one time to give Croft the knowledge, or almost like remind him that you can duck it. Because he did it 2 times in a row. The second time it was like, oh, thanks for reminding me, mate. Bam, launch.
Refreshing his memory there. Nice
Low
parry, though.
Yep. Wall.
Wall City.
It's not necessarily for the damage as much as it's positioning, but the get-up kick's going to be good.
Get up.
Oh,
Wow.
that was sick!
Okay. Might have been like almost like an option select.
That was so sick. And the combo to follow up, too. Just situational awareness.
Gets the float, though. Needs a bit more.
Oh,
Okay, out of there.
this is such an acrobatic round.
But he has all the space to work with now.
Oh.
Wait. Does this track? Will this home? Yes.
Oh my god! What a read!
Ooh.
I don't think it's going to kill though, because he's not weak enough.
shouldn't. Yeah. Health not low enough. Here it comes. What is going to be?
Oh! Oh!
The leg.
Flying in. So this is a turnaround.
All right,
One round and we're going to be
sunset.
one apiece. Just to remind everyone, this is losers. Loser of this series is out of the tournament. Undo.
1, 2, yes.
Uh-oh. That's going to spell bad news. Tries to go for the power crush, I think.
Seeing some there.
Oh
Yes,
my word!
sir.
That's a big launch. That's so much height on that launch. You have so much time to get the job done right there.
Nice launch of that as well. Like how
This is not good.
the combo
She's literally dead right there. This is not good. I
mean,
beat her to death.
After that kind of combo, I mean, how could you?
Still got the headphones on her head though. Sure they still work.
I mean, he loves music. Oh yes. Oh yes.
I think everyone's got to get hyped for Howard.
I mean, it's quite a unique stage. Anyway.
Whenever we see that one, I mean, like it's just like combo video.
It's. I mean, if you're going to see a combo video in tournament, it's most likely going to be in that stage.
I feel like with two characters that actually heavily benefit from wall breaks and more situations, actually this is a good stage for both of them.
Yeah, they both can like crazily extend their combos. Yeah. Come on, please do all walls, the balcony, and then just do a death combo.
Just just easy, mate. Easy money.
All right.
Every time I think we've let those in for his rock, I have much respect for it.
I respect that, yeah.
Oh.
NRS, I hope you're watching. NRS players, anyway. All right.
Yeah. None of that restart match malarkey. Anyway. Oh, takedown.
Big crush.
All right, here's the setup.
No.
Yeah, not going to bite. I love the patience from Croft, actually, finding an opening. Wonderful sidestep.
Oh.
Wonderful sidestep, and that's just going to be 50-50 situation.
Yeah.
Really going back to that sort of classic situation. Both flailing, but this time it's going to be Croft coming off better in the exchange. Wall break number one.
That is the first.
Ender. Oh.
Okay.
Just short of 50%, but
Big
there's a
block.
punish on the low. Not a huge amount of damage, I don't think. Yeah, we just need a setup right now.
Woo.
Good catch. Actually, good stuff.
This will get up.
Uh-oh. Guess. Oh, wonderful. That's now 2 out of 3 times there's been a correct guess right there.
Oh, this will hurt.
Oh, another launch.
Yes.
In that situation, I mean, it's so risky to block either way when you're against
He
the
was
wall.
looking for the low for sure.
Got caught by the exact same thing at the end of the last match and just, you know, fool me once and all that. Low is going to be swiftly punished. Good catch. We might even get the wall on this one. Oh, just short of it from being close enough.
Just shy. Wait a minute, though.
Yeah, we're seeing those mix-ups now, but ready for the mid. I actually like the on-the-fly adaptation. You really have to play around what attacks they're going for on
He
those
was with the low twice. There was the mid.
He knows that I know that he knows.
Exactly. It's that kind of situation.
But now this is dangerous territory for Mr. Croft. Really can't afford to get hit by a single
Lucky
thing.
Chloe just content with just moving around. I mean,
oh, the big play's coming through.
there's no reason he should go in.
Wow, just poking him down though. Mix-ups again. Mid.
Look at that.
in
Perfect
full time.
spacing. Perfect. No, the knowledge. I have the life leads. Why should I risk anything at this point?
It was a good decision though, because that exact same situation, it was low twice, then it was mid twice. If we see it again, what's it going to be? Uh-oh. Watch out. Goes for, yeah, slow start. Got to watch out, Mr. Croft. He's going to be eager to press those buttons, especially when he's in this kind of bleak
Not
situation.
done just yet.
Yep, try sidestep, but it still gets clipped. Very, very active on that one. Oh, the mix-up, and he grabs down that next level.
Uh-oh. Enrage.
Woo!
Is he going to let it rip?
Oh,
wait a minute.
Wait, is that dead? We have rage
Sure.
drive.
Is he going to be? Oh, this will be close.
I think that there should be enough.
I'm just going with no.
Oh,
all right.
my word.
Wow.
I love
music. That was clutch. That parry was clutch.
It was indeed. And it always comes down to that. The second someone gets rage, normally low parries, you know, every ounce of your brain says, oh, I got low parried. But it's going to scale a bit, right? So I'm not going to take too much damage.
It's not going to kill me.
But they have rage. And it does. It's as simple as that. It was a great decision. A really, really good decision. But risky as well in that situation. It was on the verge of a really, really good comeback, especially against Xiao Yu, where she's so heavily built around that kind of mid-low mix-up of so many of those situations. And it's what won the games, and it's also what lost the rounds. So
it's just one of those things, man. Double-edged sword.
Exactly. So that does mean that Ilovemymusic is going to be moving on in this bracket. And then up next is going to be our last match of these initial games. So it's going to be Ilovemymusic. And it's going to be RHB Tekoo, or Tekoo. So Ice Beam, pretty much predominantly entirely Lily.
Yeah,
entirely Lily. God, that is a tongue twister.
We've seen some of him yesterday with his Lily.
We did.
You know, almost like progressively getting better match by match. And let's see if he's, you know, warmed up for the top 8 today.
Yeah, I mean, Ice Beam, just one of those guys that's just like heavily experienced. Whenever you look at like a European Tekken World Tour, Ice Beam was always in there in some capacity. You know, we kind of saw him throughout the course of competitive last year. Lily's one of those interesting characters where you don't see her a huge amount anymore. You know, there's still Lily players kicking around, and I feel like the tier list in Tekken it's super, I think, versatile. It's not really like a set of these are the characters you pick because they're good. Yeah. It kind of lends itself a lot more heavily to the variety. So you can see Lily in tournament; it's still totally fine, even if she's not popular.
Quite right. I mean, there are people like trying to figure out the top 10, but there are like 13 people in the top 10, you know, that just can't nail it down. Which is a good testament to the...
Well, I mean, Eddie winning CEO, right? That really says it all, is that...
It really
how
does.
How long has it been since people were saying Eddie was a weak character? And then it's like, well, John
probably
just
probably
one
since
CEO.
Tekken 6.
Definitely. So this is our last match of the initial losers games, and obviously we're going to move on. So we'll check the bracket out afterwards. This is the first time I've seen the trophy in the shop. I'm a big fan of that. There's like loads of medals.
Wow.
Our guys are walking home with medals, but only one of these guys is walking home with.
I would like to touch it, but you know,
right
I leave like nasty marks, so I opt not to do it.
And then you push it over, and it just falls over, and the whole thing breaks. Yeah. So we should be good to go pretty soon. I can see them in character stack behind me, so we should be good to jump in as soon as possible.
There
but so far.
bump.
Yeah, so far, we're jumping into our next match. We're going to wait for the stage and see what happens. I feel like Ice Beam has been very, very consistently strong in European Tekken. So I just kind of favor him to do well here, because the fact he even got top 8, you know, I think he was, if the pool does me right, I think he was #1 seed in his pool. I was looking at the list, so I think that was the case.
Should have been, yeah, it should have been.
Okay, so we're going for a bit of a character change. So it's going to be Asuka versus Jin. Asuka she's really good in this game.
She is, definitely.
Okay, so we're loading in now.
Let's see if he can make it count, you know?
Yeah, exactly. In this situation, it's like Asuka. I feel like she benefits in Tekken 7 really well because obviously just the changes to Rage and stuff, I think, by default kind of made her a lot better. But Ilovemymusic going in with Asuka. Oh, immediately. Half-life gone, like, immediately. Okay, nice.
Yes, the turning shenanigans, the spinnings. Okay.
Now, I do like the awareness. You know, Asuka, she's been going in for those 1+2s. She's going to try and get those full combos. I believe it's the back 3 as well. I believe the retreat launcher. That's such a key button in this matchup.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Not biting on any of them. Oh, power crush. I think when you've got health to burn, you can go for those armored options.
Wow, what a duck. While standing 4, all right.
Okay, so that's a very comfortable round 1 for Ice Beam. Yeah, I think he's attempting to press buttons after 1+2, but still unable to get any damage afterwards, guaranteed. That's going to be good data for Ice Beam, though. He's going to know that whenever I go for these options, he's actually yet to punish me.
Get in here.
Oh. Oh.
There's the parry. No chicken.
Yeah, again, attempting to press buttons on the 1+2, but no one home.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Huh?
They're really trying to bait each other into pressing buttons right now. Oh, launch, just walking right into it. It did give Ice Beam a nice amount of knowledge of, you know, when is Tekoo going to press buttons?
Kick, no fear. Eat something big. Oh, just like that, maybe.
Funny you should say that, Mr. Wones.
I don't know. I'm really not sure. I don't think so, Ketchup.
It was pretty far in the end.
Oh wow.
Wake up, Rage Drive. Good picks! Oh!
Wow, in your face.
Wonderful block on
the
Rage Drive.
I wasn't sure about that Rage Drive, if that would have killed. All right.
Well, it was wonderful block on the Rage Drive. Obviously, forced to take that mix-up, but just blocking correctly. There's really no two ways about it.
Yes.
We're going to get the wall now. Asuka damage. Ouch!
Was it the parry, right? Aha, electric. Yes. X kick.
No conversion, though, so that's damage left on the table. That's not a good look.
Oh, yes. Beautiful parry.
Wonderful stuff.
I was looking for it again.
Oh.
Was with the start.
Oh.
Good.
Cancel. Oh, yes. My word.
Possibly could kill. Especially at the wall. Ah.
Woo! Oh, he tried.
Okay, I think he was looking for something big again. Doesn't quite get it.
Yeah, made it step. We're going back into Infinite now, so we might see things change up a little bit. Another parry. 2 for 2 on those.
Believing in it, yes. Oh, wow.
3 for 3. Press that button, mate. I dare you.
The back 2. He's really putting the fear in him. Look at that.
Yeah,
He's barely pressing anything. Well. Electric. X kick. Okay. What is it going to be, though?
Oh. Actually interested to see a power crush used when he was that weak. The crouch. Oh my! Wow. 4 for 4 on parries.
I mean,
in that game,
he really is putting the respect in him. We've seen him with so many posts and everything, but
the wink. I saw that.
The moment he started to land every every single parry, basically. It was, you know, hey, should I really press that button?
The thing is, whenever you see, the thing about that match was, whenever you see people play Asuka, even though she has a parry, you don't see it anywhere near as often as we saw it in that game.
Oh, it's true.
And I think, because sometimes it can be a massive risk to go for something like that.
Yeah,
but if you're that confident, they're going to press buttons. And that was 4 parries, 4 successful parries. So if you're that confident, they're going to press buttons, and you're pretty much in that guy's head already. You know, there's not really a risk there anymore. If it's working every time, why not?
Don't change the winning system, rather.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, mate.
Exactly.
That's what we say back home. Oh my word!
Wow. Big launch. Right off the bat.
I feel like Tekoo's in trouble here. I really do. I just feel like Ice Beam has been in full control this entire time.
He's not.
Oh, the wall splat. Yep, we're going to get a little bit of optimization on that sidewalk just to give us a little bit of extra damage.
Tekoo has yet to find something big. I mean, he got one big launcher the other game, but other than that,
nothing substantial, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Just even from this range now, we're throwing out those launchers just in case. Poking him down. Oh,
wow,
my word.
The crush.
Indeed. Finish. So much damage.
That one was again. Probably expected it this
Rare
time.
footage of a parry. Not working.
Yes, sir.
Oh, the parry
No
good.
punish.
That looked like a reaction. 100% a reaction.
That was cute. He was looking for it.
Oh,
trouble. Forward 4. X kick. Another one. No! He misses it. It could have been huge. Goes with the. Wow.
That kind of mistake
Down
can
3+4.
absolutely cost you, because it's now going to be match point for Ice Beam. He had to take a round in this game, and Tekoo, the opening he finally had, he dropped.
I don't think he's playing at his best right now. I mean, okay, get something. Yes. Ooh.
Here we go.
2-1.
Momentum shift.
Yes. He needs to wake up. I think he has.
Maybe I spoke too soon.
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh, the trap.
Uh-huh.
Staying on the ground. I like
oh,
the
yes.
Yep, low take.
Oh, electrics. Let's go. 4-4.
He just needs, he needs one more thing substantial, but he's had a hard time landing it before.
Is he going with the low?
Oh,
is he going with the
oh my god, he's still alive. Yep.
Yes.
Betting it big on the launcher. I respect it, because if Tekoo's going to be too antsy, too preemptive, he's just try and finish the job, ran the risk of running right into it, but not today.
Nice step right there.
Ooh.
Oh, the parry on the get up.
We might even get the wall here, I think. That's going to be a decent chunk of damage.
Ooh,
no scaling here, mate. Who cares?
No parry this time.
I think we're playing a little bit safer now. Ooh.
Oh. Uh-oh. Chico's in trouble.
No tech.
Was looking for the unblockable, most likely.
I mean, this is now 50-50 town.
Yeah.
And there it is.
Wasn't ready for the second hit.
Yeah, cheeky low. It's going to move Ice Beam on in this bracket now. So we are now progressing quite swimmingly. So we have our next match of losers taking place, which should be Zaza Rich, and then we have Ilovemymusic and Ice Beam.
Which we both saw earlier.
100%, unless I've just done this wrong. We'll just check the bracket in a second. Either way, I'm actually really, really excited for that winners finals. You know, we can talk about that for days, and obviously we're not quite there yet. I believe we have our next set of losers.
I'm not even ready for it yet, so I'm happy we're having another match in between, because that's going to be an insane one.
Yeah, with the amount of European Tekken that's taking place, there's one thing, you know, with so many of us that are involved in like different games, the one thing that we always take away from Tekken is just how many of the players in this part of the world love to travel and attend events, you know, regardless. Even before Tekken World Tour, even while every other game was having these like big leagues and these kind of like pro series and like pro league and all that for different titles, you know, even before Tekken got its like King of Iron Fist tournament pre-release, and then obviously got the Tekken World Tour, which is really going from strength to strength now. You know, it feels like the entrants and the numbers are actually starting to increase, and the quality of play is just getting better and better over the course of a year. Now, we talked about this earlier, but the quality of play from a year ago to now is like 9 days. It's not even, it doesn't even look like the same game anymore. You know what I mean? So it's nice to kind of just see the passion coming through. And that's why there's so many players here for Viennality alone, because people just love to play Tekken. And if you're in this part of Europe, people are not afraid at all to just travel down for it and just get hands-on.
Healthy entries as well. I mean, it's been, till this point, definitely a huge success.
Yeah, I'd say so. I'd definitely be inclined to agree with you. So going into our next match of losers.
Once again, loser of this is going home. So let's see how this one goes.
Yes, we see Rich.
I wonder what the matchup will be.
Well, it should be, well, we're going to be seeing King again. I definitely bet. So it was King versus Geese in winners, right? Versus Tekken Master. So we should be good to go soon.
Let's see if he sticks with it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. But I always find King to be one of the more entertaining characters in the game.
Oh, yeah. No question.
It just comes down to the fact that in tournament, like there's certain things I think that King has that can kind of They're more like, you know, I don't want to use the word scrub killer, but scrub killer moves that can kind of just body people online. But then in tournament, it's kind of more difficult. You know,
Yes.
I know we were watching.
It's
I remember,
not that predictable.
I remember during like, you know, Dreamlish and Derby, it was JDCR versus Batty, the Polish king. And he's like one of my favorite players in Europe by far because his king is just so sick. And then when we saw winner's side top 8, I believe the first match of winner's side top 8 was Batty versus JDCR. And JDCR just not a single grab landed. I think the entire time we saw that top 8, the only thing we saw was a Shining Wizard. I was like, it just looks so difficult. Like the second you start teching every single grab, I was like, the poor guy just, it just looks like an uphill battle. Do you know what I mean? Like,
his
the second every single grab is teched, it's like, this is what my moveset is built around, my dude.
Might
like,
as well go with something
can
else.
I play the game too, please? You know. But who knows? Maybe we'll see that. But we're loading into our next match. It definitely looks like
Handshake, indeed, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to see. But I mean, we'll have a chance to look at the stage as well as we load in. But moments away from finding out. I think looking at the body language from these two guys, there definitely looks like to be different levels of focus. You know, because we can see both of them look focused, but I think, you know,
maybe different levels of nerves as well.
one looks more nervous than the other. That's what I was just about to point out. You know, you can see cool as a cucumber. And then on the other side, there's definite some levels of concern there. So actually, Dragunov.
Woo, Law, let's go!
Now, I know you're hyped for that because obviously, you know, Law's your boy and everything else. But this is a completely different matchup from what we've seen before.
Of course, press is first.
We've gone significantly up and down in the tier list for I Love My Music, from Lucky Chloe to Dragunov. All right.
See, it's a completely different matchup.
Now, while running 2, there's the pressure. Immediately going in with a grab, and that should floor break. Yeah, full combo for that one, and that's death. Guaranteed. As if Dragunov was not good enough, let's just give him Forgotten Realm.
Wow.
Round 2.
All right.
Fight.
First game goes to Rich. Uh-huh.
Down 2, pressure. Really classic stuff
Close,
here.
yeah.
Enforcing plus frames.
A lot of pressure right here. Jab, jab, jab. Forward 1. Oh, I'm loving it.
You just have the sound effects, mate. Oh, the pickup.
Ooh.
Oh, stomp on it. Stomp on it.
Oh, Rich looking very comfortable in this matchup.
I feel like he's having a really hard time with the stage. Like, there's no two ways about it. Like,
Possibly, yeah.
everything Dragunov does hits like a truck anyway, and now we're taking a situation where super viable buttons and grabs are now causing a floor break for even more damage.
Almost downstairs.
It almost feels unfair right now. The back 1-2 is going to get punished. Excellent catch.
All right. Oh, goes for the back
And he's dead.
3.
Even if the grab didn't
Wow.
kill, that was going to break the floor. And
I mean,
he was
everything is breaking
guaranteed.
floors there, isn't it?
We're going to change stage in a record time, I think. My spider sensors tell me we're going to go to stage select.
Indeed.
I am
Wow.
shocked. I am shocked.
That was a
we've gone
buzz
stage
killer.
select.
That stage was a buzz killer.
Now, that does actually mean, though, we're going with the same matchup. You know, so it's not one of those situations where, yes, it was a bit of a body bag, but it's difficult when it's 2 out of 3 sometimes to gauge whether it was the matchup or whether it was just you.
It all happened so fast. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
that was the point. He couldn't even get anything going. He didn't get anything big, literally.
Well, you kind of need to play the game at 1,000 miles an hour versus Dragunov anyway, because he's covered in plus frames. He has some of the best buttons in the game. You know, really high practical damage as well. And then, as if that's not bad enough, you then go onto a stage where you die significantly faster. It's just, let's just get out of there. You know, let's try and play the matchup again, forget it ever happened, and now we're playing the regular matchup.
All right, let's see if he can recover from that very decisive loss.
No grabs
techs.
are being teched here. Almost every single Dragunov throw so far has not been teched.
Tries to go with the grab by himself, but gets ducked. All right, faking the slide, yes. What is it going to be, though? The slide or the while standing 2?
I think it's a difficult situation because when you're that weak and one launch is going to take you out, like that big launch is going to be a huge risk.
Like, everything is working out right now for Rich.
But to be honest with that in mind, we haven't really seen much of a mix-up game from Law.
He's not even getting the chance to. Oh, yes, big launch. What is it going to be? We'll get the wall, most likely. Yes. Okay. All right. Pick up.
Oh, so I'm going to assume the names were wrong in the first game, seeing as they've just switched. So we'll roll with that.
Woo. Yes. All right, that's more like it. I love music.
Yeah, more signs of life there, I think.
Yeah.
You just got to fight back, but now we're on a stage where it's not like almost touch of death territory, right? 2 touches and you're down.
Yes.
Definitely. Yeah, the wall rising too. I wonder what that was. Definitely seemed like an error. Oh, wow. Get back here, mate. Stop that.
Wall up. Down 2. The knife.
I like how he's staying a little bit more safer, though, of that down 2 going in for the wall rising.
Yes, huge risk.
But it's going to pay off, Mitsu. Finish.
Yes.
Oh, the finish.
Gets the DSS this time around.
Really
And
good stuff.
It's nighttime. Go to sleep.
Oh!
Will he get it though? Yes, sir.
So much
Look at
damage
that
from
damage.
this character.
This is what he needed in the first place. The huge stuff.
Oh, the down
What
two's going
was
to get
that?
punished.
Perfect.
So consistently, we
Just like that, you literally said you have to play it 100 miles an hour. And who does that better than Law? I mean, you got to commit to it. You got to commit to it. But most of the stuff so unsafe that he did there, but all of a sudden everything worked for him. Like every launcher worked.
Now, I'm a little bit concerned because we're now going to Arctic Snowfall. So Dragunov dominating the neutral and dominating kind of like the middle of the stage. Now that's basically going to be the stage all the time.
And on top of it, we've seen so much damage on the wall from Law right here.
And it's funny we should even be talking about that because that's the last thing that obviously took the game, right? Was just massive damage in the blink of an eye. It's not going to be possible anymore. But now we're in that mid-screen, it really is going to kind of enforce that Law mix-up, which is, you know, harder to punish, or not necessarily harder to punish, but less damage of a punish on the low versus big boy, you know, mid. It might even force that mix-up a bit harder here, which is risky against Dragunov.
Knife homing.
Yeah, good crouch, but it's not fast enough. Down 2 pressure, while rising 4. Pressing buttons, meaning he's challenging the minus frames on down 2.
Power crush, DSS, 1+2. Yes,
Ooh.
no!
Wonderful tech.
Went for another one. The down 2s. He hit like 4 or 5 of those. That round alone.
Yeah, pick him up. Plus frames. No longer challenging plus frames, which is definitely a good start.
One. Oh, he could have gotten him with the hop kick.
Super Mario Bros.
Oh. Now he knows. Nice tech there.
Didn't get anything
Gets the
significant
float,
on that
though.
down forward 2 punish.
What is it going to be? Yes.
Yeah, let's just cash out on the damage. Former!
Wait a minute, though.
Mix, watch out for the rage.
Oh,
no.
slide.
First time we've seen that slide today.
I love music. I
like my slides.
Ooh, yes. More on point with the throw breaks now. Oh. Looking for the counter. There it is.
Doesn't
Just
get the
shy,
ender.
just shy.
Yeah, he's going to get somewhat of an Oki because he's now point blank, but I think he would have...
Wow.
Damage!
Huge duck.
That's going to hurt. Big boy damage. Yeah.
That wasn't necessarily even a drop. I think he will...
It looked safe. It looked like he wanted to be in the neutral.
He just stopped it on purpose. Needs one more, though.
Has to watch out for those down 2s, but I mean, you know, it's Dragunov, right? Easier said than done.
Oh, whiffs it. 1-2, 1-2. Ooh.
Pick him up, dead.
That's it. Oh, wow.
Yeah, the second you catch that up forward 4, like, especially in that situation, it's super scary. It's
so
almost
close.
like you can't drop that combo at all. All right, no tech. Remembering that we didn't have throw techs before.
Oh, yes. Good recognition there, yes. All the buttons working. Pretty even on life right now, but Rich on match point gets the float as I say that.
Yeah, minimal damage, he's airborne at least.
Goes with another grab. Oh, yes. Delays the string. Oh. Down forward 2. No counter on that. Oh.
Like, so many
But
throws,
wait,
just
what is
not
it going to
tech.
be though? Is it going to... No stop this time!
my God.
And that was a mix-up. He was looking for the stub again, but last time he blocked it.
Yeah, it was a good call. I mean, the second you'd really point out was, you know, that it's almost like so meaty when you land that sort of, you know, I think it's like forward 1+2 that grab was, something like that.
Yeah.
But if you block right and you guess the mid, you're down minus. You know, he's just got to hold his mix up afterwards.
That's why it was a good option.
It's one of the many reasons Dragunov is so dangerous. You know, that's basically as simple as that.
there's many reasons to that.
It's just a laundry list of reasons, you could say. But yeah, that means we're going to now see more action in the losers. Up next, we can see Ice Beam and Zaza. What do we reckon? Devil Jin versus either Asuka or Lily, I believe. It should be, matchup-wise.
I mean, we were completely wrong with the matchup last set, so I'm not ready to commit just yet. But
it was a switcheroo.
Yes.
We got mixed up.
Everyone got hit. Yeah, but I'm not sure. Should be interesting, though. I mean, Devil Jin, I mean, that's not a bad pick. Like, let's be honest, it's not a bad pick. But didn't really make most of it.
No, we didn't. The thing about Devil Jin, which we've always seen, is that he's like super execution heavy, right? So it's one of those things where you've also got to be really brave with your decisions for some of the stuff. Like the big classic one is Hell Sweep.
Yeah.
The enforcing a low with Devil Jin is super important. But, you know, with the low being super unsafe, it just comes down to like the classic Mishima playstyle where, you know, you need to have such a mechanical understanding of how to approach the game that when to go for a big unsafe low, you can't teach that. You can't teach that kind of thing to someone where, you know, someone picks
You
up
gotta feel it.
If someone, we've all kind of taught people Tekken, right? You know, we've all had friends or whatever that are like, they play Tekken, they want to get into it, so you teach them how to play. You can't say, oh yeah, and by the way, just kind of learn how to do this low button, by the way. Like, you just can't. You have to just get experience in tournament, get experience in high-level matches. That's why we see people like Kudans do so well with the character, because it's like, you know, when you kind of reach legendary status.
They know when to hit that specific button to
exactly.
land it, yeah.
But that's what we see. But going into, you know, European territory, you know, Europe has such a fair share of top-level competition. You know, even right now, this isn't the only Tekken tournament that's been going on this weekend. So there's been plenty of action, and this is just one of the tournaments taking place. And Europe is quite nicely spread, that we can have 2 tournaments at once, and the sign-ups aren't bad. You know, it's one of those things where sometimes when there's 2 tournaments going on, sometimes the numbers suffer.
Yeah,
sometimes there's like no one there. But we're having a great top 8 here. Everyone's here to play. Everyone's having a good time. And that's because the Tekken scene is so dedicated to support the game. There's like plenty of players there to choose from.
It's a good thing. Good sign. All right, what's it going to be?
Let's find out.
Once again, loser's match. Loser of this will be eliminated.
Okay, so we are seeing Lily now. Well, if you can play Devil Jin, it's fair to assume you can play Kazuya.
Versus Lily, all right.
Oh no, the stage. With the music.
That's good stuff, man. It's good stuff.
It's good stuff.
It's probably almost too good.
Do you eat your cereal with water as well? That took a while to sink in, didn't it?
It took.
All right, here we go. This is loser's bracket action. Ilovemymusic versus Zaza. Zaza did fall to Nivek in the winner's bracket. But now this really is his last lifeline. Speaking of Hell Sweep, really going in for those big plays and the aggression. Look
Everything
at the movement.
is working. Young man, calm down.
Oh my!
You've got a few games to go, you know, don't be easy.
Calm down, for the love of God. Really confident movement. We got the electric there as well. Zaza showing that he's not messing around. Back to back.
Oh yes. X kick. Healthy. Oh yes.
Here we go.
Big pickup. Oi.
That's a great situation too. Taking their back to the wall. Good trade for Zaza though, because it had actually given him the clearance to get away from the wall right there.
Look at that.
Oh, whip!
He wants nothing to know. He wants nothing to do with that wall.
Oh my God! Rage drive. One more mix.
Oh, his rage drive.
Oh, Kazi! Oh my! What the interruption. That was close.
Kazuya's rage drive. Oh.
It was a great answer. The second we had that trade, it forced him away from the wall, which kind of gave him the space to kind of decide, do I want to go for rage now or not?
There was no reason not to do it, basically. I mean, it's even worse than Devil.
With punish, take the frames.
Oh,
Ooh.
yes.
Not the biggest punish in the world for that, though, so I think Zaza will probably take that one, but now he's not a very good situation at all.
Look at that. Both moving away from the wall. Yes, the jab.
Chop. There's that uppercut right there. One more significant.
Needs one more.
Oh my God! I was going to say significant connection there, but I just got a super mega tongue twist. There's so much happening at once. Whoop. I love the patience from Zaza. Like, it looks like he's playing really explosive and really aggressive, but he's not afraid to just sit back there and have really good defense as well. Doesn't want to swing too hard. Doesn't want to walk into Ice Beam right now.
Oh yes, commits to it.
Great situation for Ice Beam. We see the wall. I think that's death.
Not quite. Almost though. Needs one more. What's it going to be? Okay.
Yeah, wonderful poke down. No reason to overextend
2 rounds
right now.
apiece.
2 rounds apiece, indeed. And this is still best of 3, obviously. So this first match is going to be so important. Ooh.
That punch. Look at the movement, though. Keep him in check with the jabs.
Yep, we're staying as safe as possible right now, especially seeing as those pokes are actually leading to a nice amount of damage. Whipping from a safe distance, no punish.
No. The second time.
Ice Beam's like general sidestep movement has been super good for the Hell Sweep.
Goes with it.
Going in for the big plays.
Oh, the
these
second
Hell Sweeps,
one.
I mean,
Wait a minute.
He's betting the entire game on these. Oh my God!
Yes!
No pickup.
Does it finish the swing? Oh, yeah.
Right, no rage drive, of course, but now he has none of the resources. Catch him in the air, so I think he's still going to be able to survive this. No, the axis!
Doesn't need it.
He doesn't need it at all, and that's going to be game number 1. But that was hard fought, Mitsumoto.
Absolutely. That was a That was a pretty decent comeback as well. I mean, it was down live almost like 50%.
Yeah, it was super impressive. Super, super, super impressive.
The Arctic is, again, I mean, another Wallace stage. How many of those do you usually see?
Not as much as we're seeing right now.
Right?
It's
It's
I really
insane.
do. Like, we were just talking about the odds you have. But here we go. It's always Arctic Snowfall as well today. This has been the stage of the day.
Yeah, give me the other one.
But to be honest, again, it kind of goes back to a lot of those moments where Ice Beam had a really good sequence going. It was because of the wall. It wasn't necessarily the wall damage, but it was the wall threat. It was the situation. It was the fact that your back was against it and you can't really move.
Yeah.
We've seen how good the movement is
Yes.
right now from Zaza. So if we're in this infinite stage situation, it's going to be excellent for him.
All right, let's see it though.
Content just kind of dancing around. Yep,
Oh,
and
yes.
there it is.
The
Really
dashes.
putting the respect, putting in the threat, because we know he has the execution of the electric. No punish!
Oh, that was huge.
That is data.
Oh, yes. The second time though. Fool me once.
Absolutely. Right, here's the setup. No, just going to go for raw damage.
Plus.
Yep, take the frames.
Almost, I think the next hit is going to put him in rage. There it is. What is it going to be? Nothing. Mid, taking it.
Good catch right there. A wonderful start as well for Ice Beam. Desperately needs this game.
And there are correct steps towards the right direction. Towards Kazuya's weak side.
Well, we saw no counter hit there at least. Oh!
Yes.
Every time he does that, I get so scared. Good chase down on the side step.
Oh, the wave dash is into the axe kick.
Just chasing it down. Really, this is one of those games of I dare you to press a button, mate.
Oh, yes. Float.
All right,
Almost even.
reset situation. Yeah, almost completely deadlocked
Who's
on
going
health.
to
Not
risk it?
anymore. Hell sweep! We have those.
Of course, Zaza. Of course. What's electric? Wow. Oh, no.
Oh! No punish on the snake edge. That is surprising.
Gut
Oh.
punch. Yes. Big punish.
Yeah, we're starting to see a little bit more of this optimization
wow.
from these launch punishable lows. If they're going to take the risk to enforce them, you've got to be ready to punish them. Otherwise, big risk and big reward.
Oh, yes. Okay. Huge electric. Uh-huh. Oh. No.
All right, he's still been able to recover.
That's all right. It's all right. He got some kind of damage.
Oh my god, so much confidence. No electric.
Nothing. Yes. Gives him a check. The step.
Tech.
Good.
Wonderful tech. Watch out. Oh my god, they're just dancing around each other.
Oh, wait a minute, though. Needs one more. Anything will do it.
Oh my god!
Face drive.
What's the mix-up?
Oh, my God.
Oh, the
Wow,
mix-up's going to
what
do
a
that.
comeback.
No. Wonderfully
Zaza
played.
in their match point.
Yep, and the crowd's going to be feeling it. They want their boy to move on. He has been playing out of his mind,
Wait
and
a
it would be
minute,
a
though.
shame to go out now.
ISO is not out of it just yet.
No, he
He's
is not.
composed. Look at that.
Uh-oh, we
Gut
see a
punch.
counter hit.
No sweep. All right, almost even. Oh, what a sidestep.
That's the first time he's gone for that big boy launcher.
Oh, yes. Did you say they didn't finish it to keep it nearby? Oh, yes. That was textbook stuff right there.
No devil for you, Kazuya.
Oh, wow.
Calm down.
All right, match point.
Have a
Still.
Yorkie.
So
This is such a crucial round for
Yes,
Ice Beam to take.
yes.
Like, he really needs this desperately.
looking good. Tech. What is he looking for? Something big? Is he looking for a hell sweep electric?
I think with the health difference now, Ice Beam can definitely be a lot safer, but he has to watch out.
Oh, yes.
There's the launch. Is that enough to kill? That's the question.
Probably not.
Right,
Keeps
what's
it
the
simple.
situation?
Oh,
No!
yes, the low.
We're going to be a 1-1
Wow.
right now.
That was a great match. 1-all.
Lots of focus. Like, Zaza looks pretty stone-faced.
Yeah. Killer face right there.
I think that can be quite important to have, you know, really
It's good.
being
It's a
able-
good sign, yeah.
Well, there's two... Oh,
What?
how many times are you going to get the stage today? What's going on?
What are the odds?
Are we
Come
using
on.
like a custom version of the game or something?
That's crazy.
Well, with that in mind, it's hard to say whether this favors either of them because we just saw how even that last match was.
Oh, yeah. Pretty neutral stage almost, I'd say.
We always feel like, you know, when the time comes to make a brave decision, I feel like Ice Beam has just been a little bit more on the money, which is hard, which is actually crazy to say. because Zaza has been so hyper-aggressive.
Oh, yeah.
But we haven't really seen many of his hold sweeps get completely punished.
Yeah, that's true. He was a bit sloppy at the beginning, that is. All right. Final match of this loser bracket set.
Here we go. Staying safe for another time. Nothing substantial just yet. Just chipping away. Oh.
Both whipping.
Yeah, both really trying to get someone else to overextend, but it's not happening just yet. We are completely even on life.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
big
too
crush coming
soon.
out. Looking for something.
Yeah,
Wave dashes.
Looked like either a drop or a setup situation. I mean, one more launch would have done it.
Oh, this is huge. Needs one more. Oh, yes. The whole main gut punch. Stop him from the sidestep.
I think it's a great answer because of how consistently Ice Beam has been sidestepping these situations.
Oh, yeah.
But that said, an even better answer is going to be when to go for that launch.
And just like that, almost 50% plus.
Yeah, he's 2 for 2 on these stages now.
Yeah. Chopping away. 1-1.
My man's got the pickaxe on deck. Oh, what a wonderful
give
decision!
me that
The back turn!
Give me that back! Okay, where's it going to be?
Has to watch out though, because if Ice Beam catches him now, he's got range! Wonderful decision. Wonderful decision. It's going to be match point for Zaza just like that. It's been a fast turnaround, but he's just making all the right decisions right now.
All right, I see. Still got gas in the tank. Now's the time. No big punish there on the gut punch. X kicks. So even yet again.
This is now danger territory for Ice Beam because again we're going to get another launch, but plenty of work needs to be done.
That. You need some more. Oh yes!
Reset.
What's it going to be? A low.
Oh my word!
Yes.
The turnaround. Excellent.
Still alive.
The thing is, but barely.
Yeah. Definitely on life support.
Yeah. No more decisions now. Has to just make 2 straight rounds.
Ooh, oh yes!
No punish, but it's answered back with a hop kick.
He was so lucky that he actually whiffed it. And it wasn't blocked. All right. Looking good. I mean, time and time again, we've seen Iso get the life lead. Then all of a sudden, Zaza playing out of his skin. Yes. Ending it how? Another reset!
That's every time he's gone for that now, it's worked.
Wow, are you serious?
Turnaround, reverse match point. Are you kidding me?
Reverse. Double match point, let's go!
Oh, back-to-back hop kick. I think this crowd's going to need to give Zaza some of that support right now. Because it's not going well. The unblockable, completely sidestepped.
It's so even. It's so even. Who's going to take it? Who wants it more? Oh, huge break. All right. Are they doing it safe or are the big guns coming out now?
No counter hit. Survives for another day.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, the spacing. Whipped.
No electric.
Woo! Keeps him in check. No, sir. Woo! Oh,
he bet the whole set on that.
No fear.
And
no! Is this death?
He has this completely explodes.
This should be it, isn't it? Wait, they're shaking hands.
Surely this is death. Surely that's going to be.
Wow!
We saw an explosion from Zaza at the end, but before he could even find his footing,
that's a great reaction.
Launch. Before he found his footing, it was a launch, and Ilovemymusic is moving on.
Wow, that was insane.
The match.
He was going 100 miles per hour, but then the big launch. Wow, that was sick. That was sick.
Now, what's also going to be sick is the next match.
Is it really happening?
It is happening. I can confirm 100% that it is in fact happening. It's going to be...
I don't know how to feel about this, to be honest.
I'm hyped. That's how I feel. I know with 100% certainty that's how I feel. So it's going to be LOK Nivek versus NASR Esports Tekken Master. I've never seen these guys play Tekken head-to-head before. You know, if we were saying it's going to be Nivek versus Tekken Master in Injustice 2 or Mortal Kombat, but all right, yeah, fair enough. Good match. I'm looking forward to it. In Tekken, I don't know what to make of it. Because I know that both of these guys, even though they're well-renowned in their respective games for being, you know, super experienced, both of these guys have been playing Tekken for a long time.
For quite a while, yes.
They've been playing Tekken for so long, a lot of people probably they even underestimate how long they've been playing Tekken. So them going head-to-head now almost feels kind of fitting that, you know, we're at a tournament which kind of found its footing on NetherRealm games, and here we are in Tekken now where the two guys that are well-known are going head-to-head in Tekken. It's exciting to see. I don't know who to call. It's going to come down really to how much experience, I think, with Geese Nivek has.
Yeah.
Because Tekken Master is going to be a lot... I feel like Tekken Master is going to be a lot more prepared for Nivek than Nivek will be for Tekken Master.
Yeah, because Paul has been there since day one.
Exactly, yeah.
Literally off the game. This is... I mean, if you just look at the state, like both of them, you would instantly see an NRS game booting, you know, but no, this is Tekken action indeed. And yeah, but I think that's huge, actually.
And they're having a good time. They're having a good time. I mean, both these guys are doing super, super well. And this is not the end of their journey, especially for Tekken Master. We'll be seeing him later on in the Injustice Pro Series. But with this matchup, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to make the take. I think it's probably going to be Tekken Master.
It's actually a good call because, like you said, the experience is all that matters at this point.
I'm worried that Nivek is just not going to be as prepared. But that said, you know, I feel like if there is one set that could be a 3-2 here, it's probably going to be this one. Because this being winners finals,
first of 3 now.
Now we're in winners finals, it's going to be a first of 3. That best of 5 situation.
I'm ready. Not really.
We just get more games. We just get more games. That's
great,
it.
Great.
For those of you that have just joined us, welcome. This is Viennality 2018. And Tekken 7 is well underway. We have some of our final matches right now. Winners finals between NASR Esports Tekken Master and LOK Nivek. I feel like this crowd is probably going to favor Nivek, obviously just because of the European reach, of course. But we can't count out Tekken Master. This guy was grand finals in the Kuwait Battle Royale, was able to reset the bracket against Super Akuma. That said, he was not able to take the tournament. You know, he's definitely able to get taken out by some of these really old school European players.
All right, here we go then.
Paul Phoenix versus Geese Howard.
Your favorite stage again?
Oh my god. I didn't even realize until just now, until the music started. Okay.
All right, here we go. Repuken boys. The jump in. What's it going to be?
Disrespecting the frames on the jump in. You have to watch out for those plus frames, mate.
Oh, Tekken Master. All right. Repuken.
One big whiff punish though, and I think that's what we got to worry about. You know, Tekken Master can't stick out too many of those limbs. The second he gets access to his max mode, you got to watch out.
Wait, he's about to build that bar.
Yeah, the second he builds it, it's going to transform. That bar could even take this round. Plus frames. Wonderful
nice
sidestep. Immediate answer saying, I am not afraid to sidestep your plus frames.
Oh no! Raw. You know.
I agree. Punish! Has to be Death Fist.
Yes, gets it this time though.
Death Fist in the back of the head. That was a wonderful freeze frame.
All right. Crowd's getting hype. I mean, these people respectively have their share of fans, so, you know, probably the biggest match off the tournament just yet.
Sidestep for another time. Really, the ball's going to be in Tekken Master's court to answer back with that one.
Ooh.
No max. Wants
Nothing
to save
big,
the
nothing
meter.
big.
He wants to save the meter, I think. He wants to use the plus frames later or get a full combo.
Trying to nail him down. Look at that in the corner. Slowly approaching it.
Now there's the max mode.
Here it
Saving the meter for the right time. We are going to get the wall ender.
It's not done. We're still going.
He might even be dead.
Woo! Standing to a double Repuken. Oh! Though, with the rage as well. Big whiff on the rage drive. Yes.
The insane thing is that if Tekken Master got hit by that rage drive, he was probably dead. Because he had the wall behind him. Oh, wow. Power through.
Oh!
Crumple.
Commando roll. Yes.
Right. Here's the set. Mix up. Take that pressure into the wall.
Max mode. In there.
Plus frames for days. Just too far away to enforce the plus frames on the low.
Power crush.
He took a lot of damage for that one, though.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not even sure it was worth it.
Just content with the rolling on the ground right there. Gets the pickup, though.
Yep. Minimal damage because he is currently airborne.
Yeah. Finds no wall. This time, no one's home.
That could be death.
Oh! Did you see that cheeky sidestep to make it optimal?
Yep.
Great recognition there.
It's this level of play, you know, with sometimes players, they're not going to be satisfied with just that regular wall splat combo by itself. If you can sidestep and get a raw tailspin into an ender, go for that instead.
Make the most of it.
Tournament will thank you for it. Tech.
Of course. Oh,
Whip yes. Punish. Watch out with those ones.
What can you get, though? Aye. Always also content, just laying there. That hurt, though. That was an expensive nap he took there. Yes.
I completely respect Tekken Master betting everything on the low, because if it connected, he doesn't need to spend max on it, can just get big damage, fight his way out of the corner or the wall, and then actually get a setup after that. But, you know, wasn't meant to be.
Oh, parry! The parry, though. Wait a minute. Commando roll. Whips. Oh, yes. 2 bars to parry. He knows. Is he in his head right now?
It's because Tekken Master, whenever he's been going in for max on block, he really is going for those lower options to enforce them. And he's been going for resets as well, so it's quite a good decision to make. But the damage! Misses the ender.
He dropped it.
Shredders! I think that's it. That was an aggressive match.
Wow.
That was an aggressive match, but Nivek's going to come off on top. Definitely changing the stage, because the thing is, on this stage in particular, it just messes you up, man.
I mean, I don't really think Nivek looked too prepared there. But Geese.
Tekken Master with the head shake. We're going to get Arctic. It's not even the fact that we got Arctic Snowfall for like the billionth time in this top 8. It's the fact that Tekken Master, he needs those walls. If you're going to play Geese, if you don't have the walls, you really are kind of forced into, if you want to go for big damage and you want the resets, you have to dedicate to them. You haven't got the wall to kind of get the damage off something safer.
All right. Remember to take breaks when playing in VR mode.
Thanks for the advice, Mr.
Thank the game, man.
Now, there's definitely 100%.
Double Rebuken. I love the entry. It literally just throws a double Rebuken before the match even starts.
That's foreshadowing on an infinite stage.
Yeah. All right.
Punish.
Oh.
Plus frames. Challenge there.
All right. Keep it simple this time. Yeah. Nothing big there. Oh, yes, yeah. Pick up.
We're going to see more of an emphasis on those jump back Repukens, though, purely because we now are on this infinite situation. Sidewalking, expecting a sidestep, I think. He did know that Nivek disrespected the jump in last time they played.
Duck. Oh, looking for an opening. Didn't get. Oh!
Oh, that is not a trade you want to take.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Imagine for a minute that you traded a Death Fist, and you're like, I'm all right.
Nah, you're not all right.
No, you're not all right. You are very much not all right. Here comes more pressure. Oh, the crumple effect. We're going to get big damage on this one. Let's go for a reset. I like the decision, actually. Let's not get a Death Fist. Let's try and go for something different. The crumple again! So much damage. All right, this is a really, really good look for Nivek so far. Really good look. Reset.
Okay. Need to make a count now.
Yeah, we're going to take damage, going for the plus frames now. There's a lot of respect coming through Tekken Master. He's really expecting Nivek now to kind of sit there and block, which is kind of opening up the offensive capabilities of Tekken Master. Really trying to go for those.
Oh, look at that. How content he is just to walk back. Why wouldn't he? Oh, yes. Yeah, Rebuken.
It seems much safer as well for him to go for those Repukens now. The health difference is so big.
Oh yeah.
If he gets one of those, things that goes over, then it's not really the end of the world.
Look at that. Catch me if you can. Beautiful. All right, staying alive in this game too.
This has been a fast turnaround.
Oh yeah. Oh, I want to see a time on, to be honest. Oh, I think next time we may see a get up, stand up, because he just laid there.
Yeah, potentially. Poking him down for another time. Death Fist on block, no punish.
No punish there. Yes.
Nivek hasn't really been poking with the Death Fist though, so he can't always be 100% ready to punish it, I don't think. Especially if you use it sparingly.
Oh, yes, gets it. Oh, wow.
On the fly. Not a lot of damage there though.
Follow though, the low. Oh, jabs.
Punish. More needs to be done. Oh! That answer from Nivek. I love that answer from Nivek. Understanding that
he's so ready.
You're in that somewhat minor situation of punishes like that, but if you can go for a button like Heat Press that kind of involves a retreat, even if you try and chase it down, Nivek punished Tekken Master for trying to press the advantage that normally he should have done.
Yes. We saw Aziz there. Coaching him even in Tekken, man.
Hey, I mean, these guys have come in droves, man. They're here for multiple games, but they support each other.
It's almost family, man.
Absolutely.
It's something I love to see.
Tekken Master's, he's no stranger to being on the receiving end of a crowd that doesn't want him to win, though. It doesn't affect him anymore. I really don't think it affects him.
It might even channel something in him, something ancient.
All right, so we're going to be on Violet Systems. This is a significantly better stage for Tekken Master. Really need those walls to get the damage. And the setup, just that positioning to really make Nivek have to worry. Paul versus Geese is so strange because Geese is normally such a monster because of his damage, but when you fight Paul Phoenix, it's like, okay, yeah, cool, we both do damage, so what?
All right,
big catch.
There. Now show us what you can do at the wall. Leverage your frustration. Double Rebuken, yes.
Just short of 50%.
It changes everything. The walls change everything.
But At the same time, still don't want to get clipped. No. I love the slide.
Pretty much even.
All right.
Okay.
Yep, max
Easy
mode.
confirm for him.
We confirm those all day. Can we? No, we can't quite get the wall because we're on somewhat of a diagonal angle.
So it's lead a lot more. No punish there. Oh, yes. Wow, it doesn't finish that. Wait.
Nivek on a lifeline, but this is pull.
Could have confirmed it to a
This is pull! Oh,
wait. Is he canceling it? Cancel, boys. Wow, what? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, my God. I can't believe Nivek dropped that.
That was Johnny Cage finish.
Yes, it was.
Understand.
Oh!
All right. Down to it. Oh, that was drop after drop.
I mean, the time was right. That was a guaranteed win, but we see a reset.
Stand up!
Can't stand up, you're grabbing me. Oh.
All right, jump in, doesn't get it.
Good call out from Nivek.
Watch your leg.
Yeah, whipping that launcher. Tekken Master's going to be wise to it now. Has bar to spend on max if he wants to. Here's getting a little bit more critical to try and spend some of it now.
Two bars.
Especially now he's almost dead.
Oh!
Nivek making us panic. Uh-oh, is he dead now? Can we get the final
Nowhere
sequence?
choke. What is it going to be? What is it going to be? What is it going to be?
Oh! We'll see you later.
No fear. He just ran into him. No fear.
Even in slow motion, he flew back there in like 2 frames.
All right, doesn't get it.
Punish the low. No! We don't get the wall rising here.
No punish that easy either. All right.
Plus frames.
Modes, yes.
Poke him down. Block the shredder. Punish accordingly.
Yes.
The retreat. That's definitely. Oh, wow. My God, that hurts so good.
For 2 hits. Think
2
about
hits
that.
for 50%.
Think about that for a second. Okay. Opts not to go with stand up this time.
All right, we have to
How
get
much
up,
will
get
this hurt though?
full combo. Are we going to reset or get the wall?
Where's the wall?
Yep, not quite. Too far away. Tekken Master. He has to try and do something. Oh,
wow. And just like that, Nivek on the verge of going to the grand finals. 3-0.
This would be an excellent result. Absolutely. And if it is 3-0, it's not what I expected.
I mean, you look super ready.
Crumple.
This is bad start for Tekken Master.
50% done.
Oh, no. Tekken Master, you got to get out of there. Okay.
Oh, that tech's not going to be anywhere near enough, though. Going
Yes,
for a side step. Okay,
how much
full
will this
combo.
hurt? How much?
Reset, but he stayed on the ground. Good call.
Okay, got the second hit, though. He still has it. Oh, he has the low.
Stand
up! Ah!
One more round.
Still alive, but still match point for Nivek. What is it going to be?
This is such a scary situation to be in when you're in tournament. Tekken Master, though, heavily experienced in multiple games.
Oh, yes.
Know what to do here. Wall finish.
What is it going to be? Staying to a double Rebuken. Double Rebuken.
Oh. Nivek with the interrupt. Let's
Whips.
not forget how quick the turnaround can be.
Wow,
Goes for the low, but not punished.
Wait, here's Rage Drop. Catch up, wait.
Oh, he's got the wall.
Catch up.
Oh my God. The 1-inch death fist. Oh my God. Nivek is going to move on in this bracket. Tekken Master is defeated 3-0, where he now waits in the loser's final.
So, in conclusion, Rage Drive into Death Fist. Is that what we just witnessed?
That was savage. Like, I don't even think savage is the right word that we can use for just how disgusting that finish was.
Rage Drive into Death Fist.
It looked like a 1-inch punch when you were that close, but it was a death fist. That's not like I'm going to put my hand there and that's your chest. My whole my shoulder is here, right? That's what that was.
Insane stuff. Wow, you couldn't have been more wrong about your prediction.
I thought it was going to be 3-2, and I thought it was going to be Tekken Master. I've got to eat my words on that one. But the tournament is not over.
Hey,
we do have...
Maybe it happens, in the reset or something. Maybe you still can make it back into the grand finals.
Yeah, so we're in our top 4 territory now, so we're going to take a temporary step back into 2 out of 3. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be Rich versus Ice Beam, I believe.
Oh, no, this is best of 3. Yeah.
We are in a best of 3.
Semis are still best of 3. Mm-hmm. Just like I said.
Unless I said it wrong. I don't know if I did.
No, you were correct.
Did I say it wrong?
You're correct. You're correct.
All right, so this is our final 2 out of 3 situation. So being in lose, obviously, is still elimination situation. So Rich versus Ice Beam. Rich looked really strong on the Dragunov. To the point where I even wonder why he picked anyone else.
He looked incredibly strong.
So with a Dragunov of that caliber, We'll see what happens with Ice Beam here. Who do we think might have a better chance versus Tekken Master before the match begins? Because that answer is going to be obvious when it's done, I know, but...
I think just because of the nature of the character, probably...
Should I think... Yeah, I feel like Dragunov would be super strong versus Geese. Because that's the thing, that's what we have to factor in, that Tekken Master, you know, he 100% plays Geese in this game. Yeah. If he's competing in Tekken 7, that's the character he picks. So, you know, when you look at matchups, when you look at how to study someone, I think you can look into Tekken Master, not easier than other people, but it's the fact that you know this is the character he uses, so that's how you study a matchup.
But then again, it's not like a counter-picking heavy game, you know?
No, it's not.
That's why, you know,
not at all.
It gives you a bit of information, but, you know, it's not the end of the world, even though you know my main and my character.
Okay, so it's going to be Dragunov versus Lily. I really did kind of expect to see some more Dragunov here because it looks so solid in that loser's run that we've seen prior. But Ice Beam, he's had quite the climb coming in from loser's side, top 8.
Oh, man, he had some clutch plays, I think, ever since yesterday.
But that's legacy, right? That's experience. So Ice Beam has been around the European scene for a long time.
It has the people behind him. Definitely has the people behind him. All right.
Right, Ice Beam versus Rich. There is a lot of competition with different parts of Europe in this game. You know, people are protective over their own boys.
All right, no break.
Yeah, no break. What's the mix-up? Yeah, down 2. We're going to stay a little bit more traditional with this one.
Those add up, man.
Get up kick. We're not going to get a full combo on the trade, but the wall running 2. Not broken again. Now, do we see a roll? Yeah, we do see a roll, but the down 2 to chase it down. What a call out.
The mix-up's so scary. It's not even just the damage of the throw, it's the mix-up too.
Pressure. Nice block on the down 2. No punish on the down 2 though. Interesting.
Oh, gets... No, not quite. A lot of whiffers.
Yep.
A lot of whiffs.
Very much so. Catching him, but... Oh!
Denies the spring kick.
Terrible situation to be in. Oh, come here. Pulling him by the beret.
Gets a grab of his own, tying it up. One apiece.
Plus frames.
Yes.
Yeah, finally we see a tech. But now we know he's being aware for the tech. That's going to open up a few other options for Rich, I think.
That's true, yeah.
Seeing as he's done nothing but grab off plus frames for the most part.
This is a huge opportunity for big damage.
Oh yes. My God!
Speaking of big damage, here it is. All right. Wise to it, just you know.
Again?
Yes.
All right.
Should be game if the wall doesn't mess him up. Okay. Almost did, but in there. Game point.
There's 2 steps in a row now whenever he's actually taken plus frames. He's been able to kind of evade it.
He might go for some more homing attacks now.
I feel like in this situation, though, when you know you're taking loads of plus frames and you're against Dragunov and you know that's going to be the option, like while running 2, definitely, why wouldn't you go for it? If you can challenge it in certain ways, it's going to really force Rich to second guess how he takes that approach. If I'm plus, well, is he going to try and fight back? What's he going to do? It's almost a mix-up on your part.
Even though you're plus.
He really wants that unblockable, doesn't he? Oh, dominant turnaround there from Ice Beam. And to remind everyone, you know, we're back in best of 3 situation. This could be the final match that we're just about to see.
It happens fast at this point. It happens fast.
All right, stage select.
So, but speaking of the unblockable...
Are we going to get Arctic Snowfall again? That's the real unblockable.
Please give me the... Okay. That would have been fun.
I don't mind this one as much because it's the different music.
The Knight.
Yeah.
One? Yeah. The unblockable. Maybe he's faking it and going for something else next time.
It's one of those classic mix-ups, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like the Yoshimitsu Harakiri cancel. Same kind of situation.
Yes.
I'm not going to get hit by this. I'm not going to be embarrassed. And then they cancel it and kill you. And they look even more stupid because they just you just got played, son.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so this could be our final match. This side of losers. Winner of this does move on to fight Tekken Master. That's the thing.
All right. Loser of this goes home once again.
There's that get-up kick, full combo. Yeah, we're just going to take damage.
Oh!
Springboard going over the down 2, as you do.
I would have seen that in the slow-mo.
Yeah, and there's that punish.
Aha!
It looks like that down 2 punish actually gives Ice Beam a nice little situation.
Doesn't get it. Almost back. Oh yes. Keeps the tempo. Commits.
Definitely. That's going to be round 1 for Ice Beam. but like since that first round went to Rich, it just has been all Ice Beam from that point on. Again, whipping the Snake Edge, but not afraid, you know, whipping it from a situation where he knows he's at a safe range.
Oh, wow.
There's the wall rising. Somewhat of a drop there, leaving damage on the table, but still in control.
Oh, parry.
Yeah, speaking of which, how about that? A low parry.
Wall City. Looking for something cheeky there.
Oh,
Good tech.
that's been quite a common thing from Rich. Whenever he's been taking those plus frames, he's been grabbing almost every time.
Smart thing
Oh
to do.
my god!
Wow, a throw
Okay,
after the step.
that's going to be match point for Ice Beam. Ilovemymusic. Watch out.
Rich needs to make something happen. Gets a lot of pokes, but nothing huge.
That's the thing. That's like entirely what Dragunov was built around. But I feel like Ice Beam in general, his movement has been so on point, and his like general positioning of when he can and can't get launched. Like right there, he could get launched, but he's airborne. He knows he's pressing the right button. So if it whiffs,
It's a huge
minimal
risk.
punish.
Yeah. Looking very composed, Rich. You know? Yeah. Kept it super simple, and he was just slowly chipping him away.
Signs of life coming out, but a lot more than that if he's ever hope to take this next game.
He's on the ground. Yes, interrupt.
And again,
Wow.
going for the grab so consistently, Ice Beam was ready for the launch. Like, how about that for confidence? Half life, just like that.
That might have been intentional right there. Needs one more ice to move into losers.
No punish on the down
Finals.
forward two. Plus frames. No grab.
Uh-oh.
The
Wait.
sidewalk and the launch is going to be good. That
How
should be
do
the
you
game.
get that 4 out of 4 times?
Every single time.
He's still alive.
You very rarely see someone challenge plus frames like that and come off on top every time.
Oh, yeah.
Now, normally when someone's minus, it's like, look, you can't press a button here. It's like, okay, I'll respect it. But
It's,
so consistently, Ice Beam, I don't even want to say it was just, I don't want to call it disrespecting, because he wasn't pressing buttons.
Oh, yeah.
He just knew what the follow-up was going to be, and if that follow-up existed, what his options were. If he grabs, or if he goes like, maybe a down two or something, and I sidestep, it beats it. So he sidestepped every time, and it really was on Rich's, I think, court to make that adjustment and go, look, he's sidestepping every time, and now what's my answer going to be?
Oh, yeah, those side steps were huge. I mean, it made a big difference. But like, how do you get that launch every single time? 4 out of 4 times?
It's pretty good. That's impressive as
To
hell.
say the least.
But
I mean,
that does mean that Ice Beam is going to be in losers finals. This is minimum third place territory.
Yeah.
But both these guys want to get that chance versus Nivek. And Tekken Master, you know he wants that run back. Like, you know, Tekken Master does not take a defeat like that lightly. He comes back
he
harder.
probably was with his boys, you know, getting coach's advice and everything, maybe on his phone, getting some frame data or something. You know he's in for the kill. So let's see. But, you know, Ilovemymusic, what a run he's had so far. And, you know, now against... Oh, did you see the stage?
The Howard Estate. I want them to let the intro rock.
I mean, fun fact, at CEO, in his top rate entrance, the soundtrack he's come into was this soundtrack of the stage. That was the stage soundtrack.
That is so sick.
He did.
But with this in mind, this is actually, it's somewhat of a run back. These guys were in the same pool yesterday, and it was Tekken Master that made it out of that pool in winners. Did actually defeat Ice Beam, and then Ice Beam made it through afterwards. So this is definitely one of the situations where, since this is, I believe this is a different character, I do think it was...
Oh.
Yeah, let me just I'm gonna watch this for a second.
Bring it on. I'll destroy you all.
Let's go! Yes!
That is so sick. It's losers finals here at Viennality.
Let's
2K18, Ice Beam versus Tekken Master. Now, it is a rematch, but this is a different matchup. It was Lily yesterday.
Oh yeah. How huge is the character stage? Switch, sorry. And keep in mind, this is best of 5.
Yeah, we're back into best of 5 now.
Yeah.
I think those parries are going to be like of the most vital importance versus Geese.
Oh.
Knowledge.
All right. I mean, Tekken Master with the in-game home advantage, but Ilovemymusic, you know, with the real-life home advantage.
I definitely
More or
agree with
less,
that.
Really cheering for him.
Oh,
Ah,
just out of range. Not
Wasn't
going to confirm
phased.
it. Yeah, doesn't want to confirm it to Max. He wants to save it for when the time is right, I think. Maybe use it for damage.
oh,
Ooh.
wow, no break there.
Well, he's definitely
Big
going to. Yeah,
damage.
he's going to pay for
Follow
it.
up. No.
Yep, can't go through the parry right there.
Elbow.
Not a good trade for
Not
Tekken
in his
Master.
favor,
Not at this
no.
health.
Okay, first 2 rounds. Ilovemymusic.
2 bars of Max. That's what I'm eyeing up. The delay, almost like a bait.
How much will this hurt? Jumping. Double Reppuken.
The answer is a lot. Whiff.
Oh, gut punch.
And the pickup. Are we going to go coast to coast? Almost. Have about half of it to work with now. Back into this sort of mid-screen.
Still has a bar,
Oh,
though.
yes. There's the launch.
This will hurt a lot, but it won't quite kill. Wait a minute. Puts him in rage.
Oh, my God.
Needs one more.
Oh,
He gets it! What? It's unblockable.
It's wonderful with Ice Beam, the fact that the two characters that Ice Beam really plays, they both tend to have those unblockable situations.
Oh, yeah.
So you know how to set it up. If both of your characters have them, you know how to set it up.
They look pretty similar as well. It kind of works similar with the spinning.
Yeah, similar kind of way. I'd definitely be inclined to agree with you with that one, but Tekken Master looks a little bit uncomfortable here. Or I don't even know if it's a matter that he looks uncomfortable, it's just that Ice Beam looks way more comfortable.
Yeah. He came out swinging.
Yeah, wake up springboard. Minimal damage on the punish, but anything's better than nothing at this stage. Oh, whiff into parry. Classic. It makes you, when you whiff those individual buttons, it kind of makes the aggressor worried. Because if you whiff a button into parry, it's a very calculated play. And it's like, they just, they took the bait more than anything else. All right, here's the wall. Geese Howard. And the damage!
The walls.
Deep jumping. Parry challenged.
Right,
Not
so
afraid.
much damage. Wow, gets the follow-up as well.
Oh.
Huge. Wait, did he do it? I know. Okay, that was huge.
I want to know how Geese just kind of teleported out the corner. Is that one of those cool Harada moments?
No.
I've always wanted to say that. I've always wanted to say that.
Paradise, yeah. It is.
Reset.
Double Reppuken. Let's go.
So much damage. And it's going low, so he's not going to be able to parry.
Wow, huge pickup though.
Here comes Asuka.
All right, fakes it this time. What is it going to be? A down two maybe? Yes, indeed.
Chop those little toes.
Looking much more comfortable this time around.
Definitely. I feel like we could have a close one on our hands, Mitsu. There's the retreat. Very hard to punish it with some characters, though.
Woo! Has a bar, almost two. Two
Oh,
indeed.
immediate break.
Okay.
Nice pickup.
With the life lead now, Asumimo. Pickup. Doesn't get a lot of it.
Yeah, I feel like that one string in particular, I think it seems somewhat more minus, or yeah, minimal damage to return.
Wait a minute though. Yes!
Confirm into max mode.
Wait. Nah, I don't think we're gonna get the wall, even though
we just had to we just had to reset and get some damage. Yeah, so watch out for those Reppukens. One of those is going to take you out the game and make it a 1-1.
The mids. Double mid. There was no low. Tekken Master. 1-1. Gonna be a long set, so both have some time to adjust.
Yeah, a little bit of a smile from Tekken Master. He's not super heated at the moment.
Not yet, that is.
It was a good turnaround though. Like when you lose dominantly, the fact that you could basically pull it around and take the next match in the same dominant fashion, it says a lot about your personality as a player and the composure that you have. Tekken Master is one of the most composed players in the business. Doesn't matter what fighting game it is.
Which is key.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is losers action. This is losers finals. Whoever loses this is out of the tournament.
Literally. All right, got the arena. With the side walls, sometimes tricky to adjust your combos correctly, but we shall see.
Yeah, I think it's a fairly standard stage for these two characters as well, so it shouldn't be too bad for either of them. Geeks has some of the sickest intros, by far.
Oh yeah. So intimidating, such an intimidating character in his nature. All right, 1-all, Reppuken.
Sort of situation. I think Tekken Master, he's playing hyper defensive. Until he knows he has good frames to work with, that's when he kind of presses the advantage. But for the most part, he's super content, kind of sitting back and going for those airborne. Oh,
there's the parry. Almost even. What is it going to be though? The wall there has no space to work with. Has no space to work with. Oh, what?
Oh my God!
He's delayed it, still got it.
I can't.
Wow.
It's so easy to forget just how active that parry is.
Yeah, he probably wanted to punish or hit something while the recovery was
He
still going on.
100% tried to punish, but that said, he hadn't even got time to reflect because we're into round 2, and it's going even better by Ilovemymusic. Uh-oh,
Everything
get down there.
so fast.
That's such a rude grab. Just grabs his hair and just pulls him on the floor. Come on, man.
All right, goes with the low. Stand up! Yes.
And still bar of backs to go, too.
Woo! Jump in! Oh, that's
raw.
curtains. Doesn't even need to spend it, I believe.
See ya later.
Into. 1-all. All right. Yeah, keeps it simple. That's still the bar. We'll have 2 in a minute.
Yeah, these moments away from having a second. Catches the parry. This is going to hurt because we're going to get the wall on this one. Oh no, just out of range. Just out of range. That would have been so painful.
The step. Down 2. Oh wow, gets hit by the second hit. Picks it up. Nice knowledge.
I like the reset attempts, but it hasn't worked out. He has allowed Tekken Master to fight out. He's going to take the plus break.
Oh,
mid! Watch out for the mid.
Oh, the chop!
That was just a chop them on the floor. Kick them while they're down.
Nice recognition there by Tekken Master.
That felt like a really geese thing to do.
Oh yes, gets the big launch. Makes it count. Oh, that hurt.
Here yes. Yep, geese fighting back.
Find something.
Good
we
block.
See parry then.
We have to watch out for it. You know, Tekken Master going to be mindful. Confirm max mode. All right.
Yep. Goes with the low. I mean, one more. Huge! Oh, huge whiff punish.
That's going to be one round apiece now from going into the potentially what could be the final game after that. Hit the confirm again. The wall damage.
We'll
ender.
No, doesn't get it.
Miscalculates.
Mids. All crush boys. How's that?
Whiff punish.
Yes. Oh, what are we looking at? 2 forward 1.
This, where I come from. Oh no, the perfect. That was one of those real master situations, but there wasn't even a chance to calculate what went wrong there.
Stay select. All right, all right. Kind of feeling himself now, you know.
Looking more comfortable. Been a good turnaround. You know, the fact of the matter is, it was a dominant game number 1, but then 2 games swiftly in return. Tekken Master is feeling all the momentum here. This really is. At this point, it feels like it's his set to lose.
What a run he's had so far. I mean, can you continue his run, or you're winning? You don't need advice. You're all right.
About the temple size-wise, it was very, very similar to the arena. So it's not really something we can really assess too much in terms of stage. I think it's just a matter of, I think a couple of they're both making the adaptations. Tekken Master feeling a little bit more ahead.
Nothing fancy in here, no breaks, no.
Come on. This might be amusing.
Shall be, ketchup, shall be.
Geese's in-game personality reminds me very heavily of the way Tekken Master carries himself in tournaments. I just realized.
It goes hand in hand, man.
Tekken Master's not afraid to be the villain, my dude.
Oh, no, absolutely not. All right, we're in there. This is a fitting stage to potentially finish it off. So such a serious stage.
Yeah, whoever wins this series is going to move on into grand finals. Loser side to face off against Nivek. Reset damage.
Jump in, whips. Oh yes. Pick up, boys. Will he spend it? Will he spend it?
That's dead.
Wait. Oh no! Doesn't get it. Oh no! What a drop!
Oh no!
What a drop!
Everyone in the crowd I saw collectively reel back in their chairs after that one. That was painful.
Oh no! Is this the time in which ice soup crumbles and falls apart?
I mean, you just have to shake it off, man. You just have to forget about it.
Indeed, but does he have the right mental fortitude to do that?
I assume. I think so.
I hope so. Yes.
There we go. This should be it.
Curtains, yes. Don't drop this one. Wall City. Oh, yes. All right, all right. I think I recovered from that drop.
What drop? I don't know what you're talking about.
First hits.
Yep, that poke another time. Another crumple. This time we'll see if we can finish the plate. Yeah, of course we can.
Woo! Wait a minute, though. Oh, nice block on the low. Wait a minute. This is Tekken Master, man. Stand up!
This is Geese with 3 bars of max.
Wait a minute, though. Can you make it? Can we see a combo video real quick? Plus.
Oh.
Max mode.
Watch out for the chop. Ah! It's whipped! It's whipped! It's whipped!
Is that going to kill? Akuma! What is it going to be?
He's still got 2 bars.
Is it? He's wanted to chip it either way. The moment he whipped it, that was guaranteed because that chips.
It's going to be match point for Tekken Master. He spent his entire farm of resources, but it's not over.
Tekken Master, the young prince from Arabia, looking to be crowned a king today.
He just needs to play his game for one more round. But Ilovemymusic, here
Okay,
comes the
still alive.
launch. Signs of life, absolutely.
We're in there. Woo! Got text. We got text.
We have to watch
gonna
out.
be the low.
Have to watch
Stand
out.
up.
This plus frames we're going to see from Max could be curtains.
Down 2. Uh-oh. Rage art. There's a factor. Wait. Sin has a bar. He doesn't want to press it.
Barry on the frames! Screw your
Wait,
plus
no.
frames!
Wait, how much? Wait, the key charge!
Take down!
Wait a minute though, is this gonna kill? Oh, it's gonna kill!
That's going to be more than enough damage, and the setup on the key charge to guarantee the extra damage. It's untechable, right?
Okay, still set point for Tekken Master, but Ilovemymusic, yo.
I'm sure I saw Fergus do that ages ago.
I might be feigning, but it might be worth it still at the end of the day.
Worth it, mate.
Ilovemymusic, man.
Worth it, mate. But it's straight back into the fight. It's just completely his round.
Look at the advantage as well. What is it gonna be? All right.
Oh, no. Oh, misses it. Watch out. Plus frames.
Next mode.
The retreat.
Blocks. Oh, the jumping this time. Nice block. Uh-oh, whiffs it. Okay, second hit doesn't
Yeah,
connect.
doesn't get launched. Now
Where's
Rage.
it gonna be?
Rage,
Uh-oh.
Rage is a factor.
Needs one more.
Rage is a factor.
Wait a minute though. No, this will whip. The low.
Oh my god.
Oh, the
my
big elbow. The big elbow to finish it. Tekken Master.
Tekken Master.
Oh, eliminating Ilovemymusic from the tournament.
I think Ilovemymusic can be super happy with how far he got in this tournament. That was a super
Especially
sick set.
if the only player you used to twice is someone like Tekken Master. I mean, give a round of applause to Ilovemymusic for that crazy run. I mean, that's something not to be underestimated.
Now what that does mean is that we're going to have Nivek versus Tekken Master in our grand finals. Nivek being on the winner's side, Tekken Master on the loser's side.
I mean, I've seen it coming. It's not a surprise for me personally, but it's really a testament to how talented these players are. I mean, they signed up for like, what, 4 games? And look at them. Doing well in Injustice, doing well here. Mortal Kombat, you know, it's incredible.
Indeed. But this is going to be our final series of the day. Thank you for joining us so far, but there's only one more match to get through, and that's going to be Nivek versus Tekken Master. In our winners' finals, there's no getting around the fact that it was a super, super dominant win for Nivek. Nivek we kind of expected it actually to be a lot closer.
Oh, yeah,
and
definitely.
it just straight up wasn't.
A 3-0 is definitely surprising, even between those players.
Now, Tekken Master, though, he's had the opportunity to get a little bit more practice. You know, that's the thing. The straight up, I think he's definitely going to go into this grand finals being a little bit warmer.
Being hot, as a matter of fact. If we're set like that.
Oh, yeah. But I think fresh off a match like that and how things went, I think you're also going to be feeling a lot better. You know, morale for Tekken Master must be incredibly high. But before we go into grand finals, let's just give you guys one more look at the bracket to kind of really see what this journey has been. You know, there's been a lot of 2-0s, there's been some 3-0s as well. There's definitely been, I think, more dominant sets than close ones.
Oh, yeah.
But as we go later into this tournament, the question is going to be, can Tekken Master take the tournament? Can he get the download on Nivek? Or is Nivek just going to be too much of a juggernaut this late in the competition?
I mean, honestly, I just want to see a reset at least. No matter who takes it, at the end of the day, I want to see a reset. Like, you know, don't make it 3-0. You hear me, Nivek?
Well, you know, he's probably not going to listen because he wants to win the whole thing.
Looking to stretch there.
But it feels like quite a fitting situation for these two players. You know, like I said before, and I'll say it again, these guys known for NetherRealm games, but even before they competed in Mortal Kombat 9 onwards, they were playing Tekken 6.
But with that
they were playing Tekkens before it. So much experience.
It's the final game of Tekken 7 Top 8. Viennality 2018. Make some noise up in here! It's the Greek champ versus the Bahrainian champ! Let's go, champ!
Well, we'll find out who the grand champion's going to be, Mitsuones. We're moments away from finding out. This loser side bracket does mean that Tekken Master has to reset. He's got to beat Nivek in 2 3 out of 5s, whereas Nivek just has to win 1.
It's quite a mission, to be honest, but I mean, if something in the brackets is able to do it, it's Tekken Master indeed.
It has been a great start for Nivek so far, though, especially now we're kind of borderline 50-50 territory, but nah, let's just get one punch instead.
Looking clean, looking clean.
That death fist at the end was unnecessary, but that was a message to send, I think.
Oh, yeah, indeed.
This will be the tool of your destruction.
Low. Stand up! Oh, the second hit connects.
Right. We have the wall, but a little bit too far away to finish the job, but we still have the positioning.
Faking the second hit.
Oh!
Of course! He's always buffering that probably.
The fact that Death Fist can splat on the wall is just, it's insane!
Hey man, a death fist, a wall, and a dream. It's all it takes.
Yes, it is.
Load out of the commander roll.
Yeah, minimal damage, but positioning's more important here.
Oh no, was probably looking for the raw spring kick.
Yeah, he's trying to whiff punish, I think.
Uh-huh. Sweet punish on the down two.
Much slower pace right now. No one's getting opened up.
Oh yeah.
It is a far cry from what we've seen previously.
More calm.
Plus frames.
Oh no,
No break.
What is it going to be though? Nothing. Oh, the overhead. Let's go. Goes with the mid.
Tekken Master's not afraid to go for those plays. You know, when he
right.
has the bard, he can go for either a mid or low situation.
Yeah. Was a mid this time. Tekken Master still in that.
If there's one button I accidentally called an overhead, it's that geese button.
Yeah.
Right there.
Same
It
here.
just looks so much like, oh, that's overhead. Yeah.
It's so natural, right?
Natural reactions, mate. Launch.
Yes. Down for 2.
Yeah, we're just going to take damage. We don't want setup here.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Again.
But he
We
dropped.
faked it last time.
Look at a funny angle on that one.
Decent rage.
Yeah, trying to stay safer.
Ooh.
Rather than risk enforcing plus frames right there, we're just going to try and play it safe with the whip punish.
Big whip. Oh yeah. Goes with the mid. All right. First round, respectively, going to Nivek. Honestly, at this point, I don't know who the crowd is rooting for.
I mean, surely it's Nivek.
Can we hear some noise for Nivek?
There's a little bit.
Can we hear some noise for Tekken Master? It's the front row. It's his boys.
Yeah, but his boys collectively made more noise than anyone else.
Yeah.
And that goes a long way.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
it
it
cannot
does.
be underestimated how much of a long way that goes.
Definitely. Family, man.
But that is going to be, regardless of the situation, that's going to be one game for Nivek so far.
Uh-huh. Like I said, I want to see the reset, man. Let's see if Tekken Master can happen. All right.
Yeah, I feel like Nivek's going to make it difficult. Having a hard time dealing with this pull. Like, Nivek's just making those big, bold decisions on how like Tekken Master's going to approach.
It's working
how
out.
he's going to
It's
escape.
working
But
out.
his payout as Paul is massive damage.
Yeah, Reppuken, the slide. Yes.
Yeah,
More
we're
throws.
starting to see more throw tech.
Another second hit. Another one. How much will this hurt? The adjustment again.
Yeah, we're going to get a full combo.
Really wants to make this count.
Now the
All
full
right.
screen's not going to be too bad for Geese because we have that, you know, a little bit of a zoning going on.
Can't really chip it. Okay. Finish the string. Third hit connects. Round 1 goes to Tekken Master in this game too. Big whip on the roundhouse. Wow.
Yep,
What a punish.
We're going to get the wall as well.
Oh, the jump in. Oh, doesn't get the standing 2 into double Reppuken.
Yeah,
I wanted to hear that.
Going for the optimization, but just dropping the ender. But speaking of which, we're going to get another full combo. This turnaround from Tekken Master has been impeccable.
What is it going to be? No stand up.
Neutral jump. This is the wrong game for that.
Oh, the power crush though. We'll cancel it. What is it going to be? Disgusting damage.
But it's not enough. He tries to bet it all on the parry. The big boy plays, but it's not going to work. Tekken Master just needs one round, and it's going to be one game apiece.
Try to be a bit too nice there, Nivek, with the parry. Look at that level of respect. Pressing nothing after close frame.
Takedown. We have that full combo on deck.
Gets the wall. Whoa. Okay,
That's
down 2.
just chunky damage.
Okay, this time gets it. Has no space to work with, Tekken Master. Oh, yes.
No punish. Tries to go for the wall rising, but fumbles the input. Plus frame's got to hold it. Answering back, but still alive.
Oh, wow. The second one hits.
I do wonder what he tried to do there.
Wow, Tekken Master taking the first game in 5 games.
That is an impressive thing for Tekken Master in the sense that he finally managed to get game.
Oh, that is huge.
I mean, that's the start of everything.
Yeah.
It was super dominant for Nivek at the beginning, but it is starting to be turned around just a little bit.
Right.
But as this is losers bracket action, it's one of many small little victories that Tekken Master is going to need if he has a hope of winning this tournament.
Looking really solid right here. Not pressing is Nivek. All right.
I feel like Tekken Master, he's falling for less of those moments. You know, those crazy moments where Nivek would stick out a launcher, Nivek would go for like a sidestep on an option. Tekken Master's not really falling victim to it anymore.
The download is happening. I don't know. It's a download, it's a patch, maybe a hot fix. It's happening. Oh yes, Flying Bird. Let's go.
I'm yet to see that not work, like ever.
Is this going to kill? I mean,
Yeah.
he has the wall.
It has to, surely.
Didn't even need the death list. Round 1. Going to Nivek.
And there we go.
No.
Instead of Tekken Master normally just kind of playing right into his hands there, he's now waiting for it and trying to whip punish it. We did not see that before.
Didn't go with the max mode. A lot of individual hits connected right here.
No tech. But it has given Tekken Master the full screen. It's almost like, he kind of wants that positioning. Uh-oh, that's death. Absolutely. We confirm into max mode, and we're going to finish this combo.
2 forward 1, killing. Yes, sir. Tekken Master on the board. This is now a dogfight. They're head-to-head.
This is the closest I expected winners finals to be.
Exactly.
Plus frames, disrespected.
Running shoulder.
What's the position? Nothing yet. Patience the crowd.
There's the duck. Maybe you forgot about that.
Oh, no. I think the duck must have been what he tried to do in the last game.
Possibly, but Nivek is literally the first one to duck that.
Yeah. It did look to me like he walked into it in the last game. I think that must have been what he tried to do.
Oh, yes.
With punish. Watch out.
Needs one more, especially with the wall splat. Okay. Stand up!
Oh, still alive.
Wait. He might build enough meter for a second bar and then chip out.
Oh,
wait a minute, though!
That did an uncharacteristic lack of damage.
Chip? Oh, no, doesn't get it. He tried to move in.
That Rage Drive Death Fist did an uncharacteristic lack of damage. Right, just take the damage on the table, keep the positioning. Even with the Death Fist, they still roll backwards. 2 in a row.
It's happening so quick. Needs one more. That's it. Okay, Tekken Master. Okay.
Resets.
Oh, yes.
We've got those.
Wow. What is it going to be, though? No get up, no wake up, nothing.
All right, he's popped max mode. He's going to want to get some pressure. Goes in for the low, just raw by itself. Pops the max mode probably to try and go in and use the properties, but didn't even have the chance.
Risk it with the low there. Down back 4. Or down 4. I'm not sure, but definitely huge risk.
Yeah, I feel like we're going back into stage. It's going to give Nivek a little bit of time to reflect as well, because they are kind of sort of adjusting to each other on the fly.
Absolutely.
I think Tekken Master thought about it a little bit, because if he now gets an infinite stage, oh, here we go.
All right.
Almost poetic that we end up
I mean, hey, this is do or die, literally at your home turf. I mean, this is it. Tekken Master, you still have gas in the tank.
Well, when he went to go for the stage select, he temporarily, he hesitated, right? That's probably because if we go random and it's a stage that doesn't favor him, then that's, it's going to make it even harder. And he's already down in games. This must have been a very tough decision to change the stage and take that gamble.
I mean, we've seen throughout the whole tournament how much of a big difference a stage can make.
That said,
yes, here it is.
There's only one character that fits on this stage, and his name is Geese Howard.
It's your stage. It's your soundtrack. It's your stage. Let's go, champ.
You're not going to let Paul Phoenix disrespect you in your home, are you? Come on. Look at his hair.
Oh, here it comes. Power Crush?
Yeah, we haven't seen him use the Power Crush too much. I like how they save those options like super sparingly.
Lots of stepping here. Oh, yes. Goes now with the homing buttons just to catch him stepping.
Yeah, we're always careful until we see the max. Tekken Master, he tries to play reserved until he builds the resources he needs. Walks into a launch. Much more reminiscent of the winners' finals. And there we go, Preston buttons. Round 1 for LOK Nivek.
Gets him with the second hit. Not sure what Tekken Master was looking for there. Okay, gets him with punish, yeah. Yeah. Woo! Another one. No!
Yeah, misses the end. Power Crush.
Too nice there.
No answer for the wall splat for the Death Fist. I mean, that's just hurts so good.
Like, Tekken Master has to press like 100 buttons to get that damage. 4? Incredible.
Now watch out. Hasn't got the resources to make things a lot more plus than they normally would be, so that's why Nivek it's going to be a bit more of a playground for him in this neutral. Woo!
Uh-oh.
One more chance. One more chance.
He has rage.
You know Nivek's waiting.
Uh-oh.
Itchy trigger finger. Oh my god, he goes over the Demolition Man.
Wait. Oh, okay, wait. Oh! Okay, plus.
Yep.
Oh, he blocks everything.
No punish. Our break.
The interruption. Oh, the interruption there was huge.
The Rage Drive was a sick decision because it wasn't used to get damage. It was to push Tekken Master against the wall and force a mix-up.
It was almost guaranteed. Like I bet both knew. Stand up. Empty jumping. Woo. Nice step right there. No more breaks for Nivek, really.
No, we're being super patient right now.
Wow.
Force on the block, but the second we hit rage territory.
Oh, yes. This is, wow.
Wow! I can't believe he did that out of plus frames. One more opening could even be the round. Oh!
The shimmies. The disrespect there.
Movement.
Wait a minute.
Demolition Man! Jordan Spartan! Simon Phoenix!
Oh, man. Wait, this is championship point. Nivek. Tekken Master. What is it going to be?
Going back to our retreat, Half-Life gone in the blink of an eye.
Tekken Master, this is your last resort.
Oh, tries whip punish with the shredder, but too far away. No
Gets
tag.
the grab. What's the follow-up? Nothing. He needs it now. He needs it to kill.
The whip punish.
It's gonna be it.
And the shredder connects, and it's going to be LOK Nivek, who is the grand champion for Tekken 7 at Viennality 2018. What a result, Mitsuones.
That was great.
We can see just how happy. We can see how happy the boys are. We can see how happy the boys are. 100%. Absolutely. That was a great result. He's played out of his mind. Nivek's been on the Tekken 7 grind for quite a while, but I mean, we've got to give it up for Tekken Master.
Tekken Master, give a round of applause to Tekken Master,
the
man.
Geese
Second
journey.
place.
The Geese
That
journey was
great.
real.
That was a great run.
Well, I do believe that is going to be the end of the tournament. I mean, that was a great result. All
And
round.
the flag, the special. Wow.
That's one thing Greek is. He's super, Nivek is that he's very sort of patriotic about his country.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he's super, super proud to be Greek. No shame whatsoever. Every tournament you see Nivek at, especially during the days of old, he always had a flag over his back for that exact reason. And it's only fitting that he ends the tournament with the exact same thing now.
That was great, Tekken, man. That was great. How fitting. What kind of M was it? Tekken Master versus Tekken versus Nivek in the heart of the state. I mean, that was a great finish, really. I would have liked to see the reset. I'm not going to be, lying to you, but regardless, that was a great showing, definitely by both men.
Yeah, and I think it was a nice introduction for Tekken Master as well. We're going to be seeing Tekken Master later in the line in the Injustice Pro Series. This was somewhat of an appetizer for him, I think.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, it's great to kind of see the climb for all of these players. It was a great top 8. We had some close games, some blowouts, as expected. That's normally how the cookie crumbles in this kind of thing.
It's the nature of it, really.
But I think we resulted in a really great set of final games.
Oh, yeah. I mean, again, this tournament wasn't, a huge tournament. It wasn't a part of the Tekken World Tour or anything. But yet, you see how talented these people are. And he will most likely go back and learn from this and then enter more Tekken World Tour events, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because basically, when we look at what's going on, you factor in just how passionate Europe is about Tekken.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
If there's a European Tekken tournament, there's going to be numbers. There's going to be people
Absolutely.
taking part. We're going to have sick gameplay. We're going to have sick top 8s. It's just that's one thing that's never changed about the Tekken community in Europe is just how much they will happily travel for a good tournament. And, Viennality has been just that.
I mean, even really a year or so ago, even when there was little to no money, even if it's like little tours, I remember like in Finland, I believe, or in Sweden, they did like a promotion in different stores, just retail stores, just playing the game, and people were loving it. But especially now with big tournaments like these, people are all over it. I mean, if it's UK, Poland, here,
I feel like Tekken's going from strength to strength. As Nivek, our grand champion, accepting his trophy and his medal. Give it up one more time for Nivek, the grand champion of Tekken 7 here at Viennality. And I think that's all we're going to be having time for. So this has been a sick tournament. Congratulations to all of our top 8 places.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations to Nivek. Congratulations to Ice Beam and Tekken Master, our top 3. But that is going to be all we have time for Tekken. So we have I believe we have Dragon Ball Fighters up next.
Yeah.
So the Bandai Namco is going to continue the train. Now these guys have been on quite a rampage this year. We've had Tekken 7, we've had Dragon Ball Fighters, we have Soul Calibur coming out this year. Like it's a good year if you're a fan of Bandai Namco.
Quite the
games.
announcement at E3 as well. Not
it
sure
was.
what that's all about, but we're about to find out. But yeah, Dragon Ball Z, and then creme de la creme with Injustice Top 8 later on.
We have plenty of top 8.
It's a good day for some fighting games, man. Be it on stream, be it here. It's a good day for fighting games.
Yeah, for sure. Tekken 7 is going from strength to strength now. The Tekken World Tour is just growing in entry numbers. It's a great viewership experience.
That was a treat.
It's even more fun to play.
Absolutely.
The results themselves are becoming super, super variable. And who knows, maybe we'll see Nivek in an upcoming Tekken World Tour event. We'll see how he does. I'm excited to see
no question.
when we see more competition coming up and stepping up to the plate. So thank you all very much for joining us. we're going to take a quick transition over and prepare for Dragon Ball Fighters. Mitsuones, thanks for joining me, buddy.
As a matter of fact,
pleasure, as always.
I believe this was my last commentary spot. The homies are taking over.
What's the journey been like, mate? What's the journey been like?
It's been absolutely incredible. I mean, we have legends here. These people doing the commentary are legends. Nothing short of legends. And being part of it, just sitting here and doing the damn thing with you, it's really...
It's been good fun. It's been really good fun.
It's
a far cry from like the online community cups to now the offline situation.
Because it's so fitting that it ends on this stream as well. Your channel, because it all started there.
It did.
With the first attempts.
Our commentary starts and ends temporarily on PNDK&M.
It just goes to show how a small thing like that, you know, asking me, hey, you got time to commentate some Mortal Kombat, how far that can go, you know, and I just want to thank you for that. Really, it's something I really appreciate.
You're more than welcome, mate.
It's been great, man. It's been more than great.
Well, on that note, we're going to be out of here. We're going to go and temporarily set up for Dragon Ball Fighters. Stay tuned because you're going to be joined by Katana Prime and Ultra David. Up next, we have the likes of RZA, White Black, and Foxy Grandpa in the top 8.
More NRS action.
More NRS action in the form of their games, I suppose. But we're going to see you guys momentarily. Hi, Cold Dog. And see you guys in a few minutes. Take care.